symmetrical, perfectly round, flame patterning on some of these that will just shimmer beneath the surface ever so delicately. Yeah, you've achieved that grade. You're right, Ross.
Yeah.
You know, these are the most. This is Mickey Moto, for goodness sake. They know pearls.
Of course.
So they have sourced the best conch pearl, not the largest, but the best. Look at that sashimi pink.
Yeah.
They've also got one of the best mellow pearls. It's a drop shade, but it's orange. Now, the mellow pearls can be brown more often than not. But when it comes to the giant clam, what they want is that linen white.
Yeah, so I mean, just to get to some perspective, Dave, they're all leading towards that, you know, the giant clam.
Yeah.
You know, how much would that queen conch be? How much would the mellow pearl be?
That queen conch, just to put it into perspective, I can show you some. If I think I've got it.
And those are the ones, really, no disrespect to them, whilst beautiful, are not as rare as the giant clam.
Not in any respect. Trying to find if I've still got. I might have had a different firm when I was in the Caribbean, but. I was offered a queen conch. It was 15 carats. I'm guessing it was around that size, and it was $15,000 just loose.
That's just the pink.
When I was like straight out of the waters.
Wow.
And you've got
a mellow.
So you put that in 15 grand. Mellows are always more expensive. So, you know, let's be really conservative and say that's $25,000.
Just on those two.
Maybe it's more. I'm not a pearl expert, but that is a very intense colour, so it's probably more. So you're talking almost 50,000 just in those top two, and then you lead to that huge, giant clam pearl at the base,
which is rarer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to start. I'm not qualified to even give you a price on this. We're just going to give you our deals. But even if we said, oh, this full strand, this huge strand, 10 mil, we're going to do it for £3,500. It would be incredible. But we're just
there's nowhere else in the world doing what you're doing right now.
No one can. Like literally no one can. We used everything. Everything from that giant clam is on this table.
Yeah.
A lot of waste, but we wanted to create something that was wearable, that was divine, that was beautiful.
Well, not even our very own sister channel can do this.
No.
Hello, Caroline.
Caroline in Greater Manchester has been, as we've always mentioned, collecting gems for over 50 years and says, what a stunning gem. This is beautiful. I'm putting a strand with my queen conch carving.
Beautiful.
That's stunning. That would be amazing. Okay, 30-second clock. We're nowhere near done. We have been inundated with messages and calls to the contact centre, and we understand why. We've been waiting for this. We've been talking about this for some 4 years. It's finally here, and it's only going to be here for a fleeting moment.
Yeah, well, in terms of quantity, I'm almost reluctant to ask this question because it's a joy to even have one opportunity. Yeah. But is there availability on these?
There is. There's about 60, I believe.
Okay. So urgency is definitely needed.
Yeah.
And they're huge as well.
10 mil rounds, yeah. Okay. This is where it's going to get crazy for anyone who wants to get involved. Because of the amount of interest, usually I'd stagger this. So I would say to Ross, take £1,000 off, maybe take £2,000 off. Ross, we're going to take £3,000 off the price right now, just because we've seen the multi-buyers, we've seen so many of you on the phone lines. I know you're itching to get involved on the other ones as well, so you can create that graduated look. I'm going to not mess around today. We're going to offer you them, and look at it on the skin tone.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It lights up, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely stunning.
Swansea, Valerie, Pamela, Jeanette, Hazel, Beverly, Maker in Greater London, Maker in Greater Manchester, Maker, Tina, another Maker, Nottingham, you're there. Guys, we're actually nowhere near done.
I was not expecting this to be 3 figures, to be truthful.
Nope. I don't think. Well done to every single one of you that is scrolling along the bottom of the screen. The absolute rarest strand that we've put on your screens. Something
ever.
That has been, ever. Hazel, you've got 2 of these. Congratulations.
Wow.
Once this is gone, this is gone. This is one opportunity, one time. And you've got the biggest look here, the biggest rounds.
If any of our Gemporia audience are watching right now,
they are.
And they will
Hazel is.
It's so simple to get this stranded.
Yes.
You could just walk it into a good quality jewellers, get them to knot it with a silk and add a gold clasp.
Yeah.
And
so
simple to do that.
I don't know if this shows. I hope it does. This is one of the smaller ones. But you'll see this flame that shimmers just beneath the surface as I'm moving it right now. Thank you, Bruce. And I just want to show you, it probably won't come across because of the lights. But it's far from just an opaque colour. You can see these moments. This is what we call the flame that exists in only non-nacreous pearls. And you get it in a host of these. I'm nowhere near done. We're taking hundreds of pounds off, but I'm going to ask you to be quick. 10 mil rounds.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck to each and every single one of you. Yeah, again, it's our lighting, our studio lighting.
Yeah,
does
that's
not...
fine. That's fine. We under promise, we over deliver. We understand it's going to look much better when you get it home. Okay, we'll do a 30-second clock. I did say hundreds of pounds are coming off, which is going to give you, I hope, the confidence when the other pieces come up to just get involved, get them into your collection.
A third of the stock has gone already.
Congratulations.
Again, Dave, I was not expecting these to go anywhere near triple figures.
Nope.
You know,
it's for us. It's just been a labour of love, and now we're supremely proud to be the first jewellery house in the world to bring these to the market.
Years in the waiting.
Yeah.
Years in the waiting. Look at it. And these are the biggest that we have in a strand, obviously.
The biggest we could do.
Yeah.
Okay, £500 is amazing. I think we'll all agree. But we are going lower for our collectors. We've been working on this for a long time. This goes down to £199. Good luck. A sensational opportunity. Be as fast as you can. This affects everything in the show.
Of course.
Remember, almost half the stock has now been allocated. We have had a lot of calls from our contact centre, from you guys, who wanted to get involved, who wanted to be part of this. This is a supreme opportunity. Maker in Gloucestershire, Linda in Hertfordshire. We've got Janice in North Yorkshire. We've got Hazel in Hampshire's multi-bought. Tina, Maker, Swansea, Somerset, Devon, Nottingham. Wow.
Unbelievable. Don't wait is the key. This is the rarest opportunity, not just here at JewelleryMaker, across the entire partnership. Just amazing. When you actually, and I'd never really thought about it up until hearing about this amazing showcase. But we've all seen it in, like, say, Disney cartoons, depictions of the giant clam. Actually, yes, didn't actually know it existed. And yet here we are bringing you a collection of this absolutely exquisite treasure. Again, that necklace on Mikimoto speaks volumes to me. Speaks volumes. Half the stock has gone. Yeah, and just before this sells out, because I'm very aware of how limited this is, and I can see the phone lines. Ross, this isn't our price, by the way. And what?
Al, this isn't our price. It was never intended to be the price. What did I say at the very start? I said it's been a labour of love. Sometimes I'll let you in behind the curtain right now. Sometimes we have to protect something from going too low because we're gonna bring it 4 times a year, 3 times a year.
Okay.
We have no intention to bring this back. No intention. It was just to be able to say we have done it. Okay. If it was easier, we'd do it. I know it's about to sell out. None of you are paying this price. Even if it sells out, we're going lower, and we're not going a little bit. Just to give you an idea of how low this is going to be. You said we've had 70 or 80 calls to the contact centre before we opened up. You wait. This collection, I know it's not even up for pre-order. It will disappear when you see how low we're going. Remember, this is the 10 mil. This is the biggest carat weight. These are the biggest sizes anywhere in the world. This is a full strand. This is not just a piece. Can I have a 30-second clock, please, Adam? This is going to be the busiest show that I've ever been a part of. I also do really, really sympathise with our financial director right now. Oh, yeah. Who will be saying... Don't ever sympathise with them, Al. He's joining the dark side. Sorry. Yeah, come on. But no, I'm not saying I don't want to do it. Yeah. But she would be like... Well, if you can't replace it, why are you doing these prices? Yeah, that is what we're about, though, Dave. Yeah, exactly. That's what you're about. That's what I remind her. I always say to our financial director... obviously, she's quite new to the business, and she hasn't had too many interactions with Steve Bennett. And I said, "Have you met Steve?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "He's a maniac." He is, isn't he? You've met him, you know him. Yeah. He's a maniac, right? But that's what we love. And I know Steve, he kind of is a part of this in the background, but like the whole ethos, the whole mantra stems from that. Yeah. 199, and it's about to sell out. Tell me another jeweller anywhere in the world. Yeah, Mikimoto launched this. I know it's a one of a kind, but say they had 60 of them. Say they had 60 of them. He is, and they're in Munich world, they're in Basel world, where they like to, in the glitz and glamour and luxury Monte Carlo, they like to launch their new collections. Imagine if they had because they're selling business to business as other jewellers going, we'll take 5 of those for our boutiques, we'll take 6. They're all gone, they're all allocated at the price that has been attributed to that. Imagine if they goes, but you're not paying that, we're going to go lower. It's insane. It's not a great business model, but that is why we don't advertise. We don't have banners and billboards. We're not in glossy magazines. No. We don't have TV adverts going out. And we're buried away on TV and on the app. But it's still why, between JewelleryMaker and Gemporia, This is an insane fact. We have 1 million unique customers around the world.
Absolutely.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
what
amazing.
A cult. What a cult. You know, it really is. It's like this secret members club.
Yeah.
You know, and it's even more evident here because we have the trade tuned in so much. This is about to sell out. If our finance director was watching right now, she'd rip her hair out. And I'm going to go, do you know what? We're not going to do 199. We're not doing 179. We're not doing 149. We're going to go 99 quid. We're going to take £100 off. And I know you're probably going to miss out on this one, but there's other strands coming up. They're all just as limited, even though we're fully aware that so many of you have multi-bought and are happy at this price. You know, we're not bringing this back.
Wait, you meant that with this?
Yeah, this one's going £99. It's going £99. We've got split payments on it.
Never mind Steve.
No,
people in glass houses and all that, Dave.
I know.
You're a maniac.
Oh, I'm happy. I would rather associate with Steve Bennett than our finance team, unlike you, Al, who puts himself in the finance team shoes. Forget that. Okay? I know which side of the road I want to be on.
No,
it's the one having the crazy party.
No, believe me, I'm with you. $99.99. That's absolutely incredible. But it does have a bit of a knock-on effect.
Yes, it does. It does indeed. Look, you know, there is a reality, right? You know, when you have something like this that you can never repeat, and I'll be honest, it's just been a nightmare from day one.
Yeah,
but in the best way, it's been like this ridiculous journey, to get to this point. We're not looking to get back into the market. No. We're not looking to make our money back so we can go and replace this. It's irreplaceable. I said at the start, any money, you just can't find them. So I'm not going to lose sleep about the fact that we're just losing money. It's what we do. It's fun. Steve and the rest of the senior management team, every now and again when they do training sessions, they're like, do you know what? Sometimes the best thing to do is to lose money. Like there's 365 days in the year. Yeah. If you lose money one day, think about the message you're sending out. Think about how people are going, I got an incredible deal. I'm definitely going back there. You know, and there'll be people at home that have never shopped and they go, well, I can't miss that. Sometimes, I think supermarkets call it a lost leader, don't they? Yeah. There are some supermarkets that get like a TV in and they put it at the back of the store and they're £100 cheaper than any other retailer. And they know they're not making any money on it, but they know you've got to walk past the bread and the eggs and you're there anyway, so you're going to add all that. Of course. And that is, you know, the aim of business. Now, I'm not a businessman at all by any stretch, but I know right now by doing something and losing a bit of money, it makes us, you know, you're going to remember it. You're going to get this home. You're going to get evaluations. You're going to create the most astonishing jewellery with it. And you're going to go, I don't think anyone else in the world would do that.
It's also publicity for us without actually publicising, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's the best kind, isn't it?
To be able to say that look at what JewelleryMaker brought their audience.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely amazing. Now we need to mention JewelleryMakers. These are super over allocated. There's 14 left.
Apologies.
But there's loads of you with it in your basket.
All right, should we do a minute clock to close this one out?
Yeah.
There are 2 further strands coming up. But you know what? I know it's not on pre-order. I'm fully aware of that. I know how the mechanics work. If I'm in your position, I know you've already called the call centre already. 70 of you had already done that. I'd call them up now and just say, oh, I want the 8mm and the 6mm.
Yeah, I was
I'd just call them up and say, please, I just want them. I know it's going to be great.
Again, I'm amazed this was in triple figures. Yeah. I was expecting this because of the rarity of it. Mm-hmm. I was expecting it to be 4 figures.
Yeah, just put yourself in the real world for a second.
Yeah.
Imagine you and me. We had a boutique jewellers on Bond Street or in the Jewellery Quarter in Birmingham or any of those kind of prime real estate areas for jewellery, and someone walks in and we've got a 19mm South Sea pearl necklace, cultured in a floating glass case here, and it's $500,000. And then next to it, you've got the equally beautiful and stunning golden South Sea cultured pearls, right? And that again is about $500,000 to $600,000 at 19mm right now. You've got Tahitian, you've got everything. Then you've got this in a glass cabinet at the back, and then you have a model of the giant clam, right? Because you can't get the real one. And then you talk to them, you go, oh yeah, these are farmed, these are farmed, these are farmed. They're $500,000, $500,000, $500,000. But if you just come to the back here, this is rarer than everything combined. And you're going to get it for £1,000, £2,000, £5,000. It will be sold out.
Of course.
But we've just done it for £99.
Yeah, crazy.
Well done, congratulations.
Well done, everybody. Amazing. Dave, I was not expecting that at all. But a little reminder, it does have a little bit of a knock-on effect.
100%. And I want you to know that as well. We've got, is it the 8mm we have?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got the 8mm rounds. Those are the ones that I was showing a moment ago on camera when I was saying you can actually see the flame beneath the surface. Just as limited though. but you already now are aware that we want you to get all three. We want you to create that strand, that graduated strand, that look. You can do it. You can break these up, create 3 or 4 necklaces probably with the lengths that we're offering you. This is going to be open. We'll give you a 30-second clock. I wouldn't wait.
No.
I'd be on the calls now. Some of you might even just prefer this look.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 8 and 6 millimeter in sort of no disrespect, sort of a generic gemstone wood is usually what some of our most popular.
Yeah.
But in something like this,
I know it says 18 seconds. Genuinely, I'd call now.
Yeah.
Because there's not a chance of bringing these back.
Sure. And again, no queues on the phone lines, no queue. Sorry, on the website, no queues on the app.
Yeah.
I know there's less than 100 of these, obviously.
Yeah, far less. There's about 60, isn't there, Ross?
65.
Okay, 65. Amazing. Giant clam rounds, 8 mil. That's the phone lines now.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's not 65 now, is there, Ross?
No.
There's got to be what? I'd say 35 now.
Yeah.
Will these go with Jade Art or the ruby we've got over the last couple of days? And that's from Sally. Sally, you are the designer. I don't think, when you're talking about those colours, the monochromes, the black and the whites, I don't know what they don't go with.
Yeah.
They go with everything. That's the beauty of them. But you create, you dream what you want to create. Yes, it's going to go with jade. Yes, it's going to go with rubies. Look at that. You know, Dave, I am in shock that we can get these rare items at this price. Can we get the shells like we got the pearl shells? No. Sally, I can't get you the shells. I cannot. The whole shell is this show.
Okay.
Yeah, museums can't get you the giant clam shell. Just want to stress how rare they are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a really good point, though, isn't it? You know, you go to somewhere like the golden lip pearl. You can get that oyster, can't you?
Oh yeah.
The South Sea pearl oyster. You can get that.
Disregarded because obviously it's a byproduct of peeling the pearls.
This is
the highest grade will go to
the gem.
The jewellery houses. Another message from Sue in Edinburgh that says, "You are mad, Dave." I am mad. That's an extraordinary price for something so rare, almost unique to such as us.
Well, it is. Yeah. It is unique.
It is unique to you guys at home.
This
isn't offered anywhere else.
No. It's absolutely beautiful as well. It literally glows, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has the way that it glows. Yeah, it has a life to it. These incredible moments.
Half the stock's gone.
Half the stock's gone. So I'm going to get a £99. We should stop there. We should actually stop north of there.
Yeah.
Okay, like that first strand probably, even by JewelleryMaker standards, should probably be $299. This one should be $199, $179 at the push. I'm going to start at £99 because, as Elle quite rightfully said, it has a knock-on effect. I'm not stopping there. I'm going to give you a 30-second clock. Half the stock is gone. There's 30 opportunities remaining now.
So wait a minute.
And you already know I'm going lower than this.
Wait a minute. What I've got over the back of my hand right now, excluding the ring, I'm talking the strands, but that's £200. Mm-hmm. And we're about to give you change.
It's not going to be £200, yeah.
Oh my goodness me. Look at, I mean, they are so bright and pure.
Yeah, it's like linen white.
Yes.
It has a life, it has a flame underneath the surface of these. They are very different to traditional pearls, and the fact that traditional pearls have an orient, these have a flame. $69.99 is what I'm going to do on this. Could we have gone 89? Yeah. 79? Yeah. We're going to do 69.
There's still 6 mils to do.
Yep. We might not do them. We might not do them because it's crazy, but we will, obviously, because I know some of you have managed to bypass the contact
centre. Oh my goodness
and have already ordered them. Make sure you're getting the ring. Please make sure you're getting that ring.
Oh, the ring is beautiful. I'm loving that. I've been wearing it all morning. Dave, the other thing which I find absolutely fascinating when we're talking about a clam, a giant clam that exists in the greatest depth of the ocean, when we know what, less than 2% about the ocean.
Yeah, I think we
know more about space.
Yeah.
But to have that brightness when there's no light, I find that amazing.
I do too. I'm completely with you. I think this is one of the secrets of the depths of the ocean. You know, it is a fairy tale gem that you're getting right now.
I love that. And do you know that's how it should be described, the ultimate fairy tale gem?
It is. You know, when you think of the Little Mermaid and you think of those moments, you think of, those giant clams. Even as a child, the idea of a giant clam was something that was present in my mind. I don't know where from.
No.
You used to see like ornaments for bathrooms that were like small replicas of the giant clam.
Yeah.
You know, like soap holders and things. It's just it's a shape that we always see, but we've never actually seen. You know, and it's just ever present in your mind. You're like, oh yeah. And then you start thinking to yourself, well, it's just a myth. It's just like what we pretend is in the ocean. No, it's not. It exists. It's beguiled human history for millennia. You know, we've always known of its existence, and it's had such an impression on humans.
Yeah.
But very few have actually seen it.
Yes.
And you're wearing it right now on the back of your hand.
Let alone being able to work it into jewellery. And again, the fact that museums don't actually have the clamshell.
Yeah, some do.
A
few do. And what they do is, because they all work together, it's all about education, they loan them out.
They move them
so
around.
people can make moulds of them. We're going to do a minute clock to close on this. We do have the other rounds coming up, which are going to be sensational.
Look at that. Unbelievable. And again, I had no knowledge of what this was going to. I was just super excited about the opportunity to be part of this amazing one-time show, and it is one-time show. Yep. But never in my wildest dreams, Dave, was I expecting it to be anywhere near the price points that you're doing. Unbelievable opportunity.
Do you know what I want to do at some point, if it's okay? Say it to Ross, or say it to Adam and the team.
Yeah.
I want to, when we do showcases of this absolute rarity, it's only 3 or 4 times a year. Yeah. I want to change the whole set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have the glass cabinet here.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, a proper glass cabinet that it should be in. I want you to see it in all its glory. Because it's one thing to have it in the studio, it's one thing to have it, you know, on these screens. But I want you to understand what we're dealing with. Sometimes we need to take you into the real world so you can see how impressive this is.
Yeah, because let's be honest, you've got sand dunes behind you.
I have. Yeah, it's true.
What you should have.
We shouldn't even have this desk. We should just be completely out. We should be stood
carpet,
either side of this black case.
Yeah, I agree.
With this incredible gemstone within it.
Totally
Only a
agree.
few times a year, but that's, I believe, what we should do. Congratulations. We believe that's sold out. Stay holding. 6 mils coming up. And I know these are your favourite. I'm going to give you a 30-second clock before we come in on these. We still have quantity of these, Ross. Yeah?
100?
100, right. Well, this is going to be even greater than you're imagining right now.
Call that 70, actually, because already 30 have gone somehow.
Well done. So you already know the deal that you're not paying. This is going to be a sublime, impressive, incredible deal for anyone hoping to get involved today.
Here's a question that I didn't think I expect myself having to ask. And I know your price point hasn't appeared on your screens, but just give me an approximate amount for all 3, Roscoe.
I can't even.
An approximate amount for all 3, or is it Dave? Oh, it's down to you, Dave.
I'm terrible at maths, as is quite apparent with the numbers that I'm calling out.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I didn't pass maths, which is obvious. You can see that, right? You're talking about.
Well, we did 100 here, didn't we? 99.99.
Yeah, we did. We did 69.
So 170 for those 2.
Yeah.
And you've got your 6 mils, which is the most popular size.
Yeah. And I think you're going to want to create that, as I said, that graduated strand.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Right.
Just don't wait.
I'm going to start at $69.99. Nowhere near. Got 100. That's 50 people buying 2.
Sorry.
That's okay. 50 people buying 2. Valerie, you've got 2. Maker in Greater Manchester's got 2. This is the maybe you're going to be able to gift this. Maybe you're going to work with it. We're at $69.99 right now. I'll give you a 30-second clock. This is going to be the fastest to sell out, even though it's the biggest quantity, because I'm about to do something really, really.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, look at that. A sautoir of giant clam pearls. Incredible.
Can you imagine? Oh my goodness me.
Mm-hmm.
It would be beautiful.
The first thing someone's going to say is, you know, I love you. I love those pearls. I love those pearls you got. And you can say they're not actual traditional pearls. These are carved from a giant clam.
Significantly rare.
Significantly rare.
Significantly. Oh, good luck, everyone.
Right, $49.99. You knew it was coming. It's going to be. No one, even like Elle, when you saw this collection yesterday.
No way. No way, I would never even entertain.
Heather's got 2, Devon's got 2, Lynn's got 2, Valerie's got 2, Shropshire's got 2. That's the way we should be doing it when you're getting a deal this good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I know we've said rare, you know, we casually throw that word around, don't we, actually,
Yeah,
Dave?
I know by definition gemstones are rare, but I wish there was another word.
This is on another scale,
I wish there was
isn't it?
another word just that differentiated absolute rarity, like unparalleled rarity that we're dealing with here, and rarity.
There you go. That's far better, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Wow.
I mean, that's a museum piece, isn't it?
I love that. That look there doesn't look like it should be in JewelleryMaker.
No
offence.
No,
but I look at that and I just think, if I saw that in JewelleryMaker, in the Jewellery Editor, if I saw that in Forbes, if I saw that in a glossy magazine, and they talked about the rarity of the $100 million pearl, and you saw that strand, I think it would be the one thing that would be there is POA.
POA, absolutely. Yeah. Well, how about if we told you could make this necklace for less than £220.
Okay, Ross, this is how much just for the split pays? If the first split pay on each of them, how much is people parting with today just to get that look?
Okay, so one
So I think some of them might have 4 split pays or whatever. You'll know, but I don't.
Oh my goodness, we'll just work that out. And the ring is coming up as well.
The ring's my favourite piece.
Oh my goodness me. Utterly exquisite, Dave. And do you know what? On behalf of everybody who's managed to be successful today, and we've got jewellers getting involved as well, we know that.
Yeah.
You know, for having that vision, we're very grateful. For actually having that vision, that dream, because it is one of those dreams that some people go, well, it's just not going to happen.
I'll be honest, it's just naive. It's just being naive. That's what it is. It's like, oh, that would be cool. I wonder if we could do it. You know, and it's just frustrating for the teams that I work with, the guys in Hong Kong. It's like, why are you coming in here and just ruining our day? Why can't you just have something we have here ready for you?
Yeah.
Why do you have to say something stupid where we have to fly around the world and look for these things and just because
get out to the greatest depths of the ocean?
They will love it. They will love it. And they're like, yeah, but they will love everything here that we've got. Yeah, but I want to be the first to do this.
It's so true.
So I do the easy part. I am just a dreamer. Thinking of
I like that. It's not a bad thing, Dave. Now we've worked out the split payments. If you've got all 3 on split payment, the first split payment would £73 and 31 pence.
Yeah. So
to
today, to get that
3.
whole look, if you're utilising split pay, you've only had to part with £73.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, they've absolutely flown out. We had 100 available. Lots of 2s and 3s.
Stay holding. See if there's anything available.
Also, something that we haven't mentioned that probably is a good idea, certificate of authenticity.
Yes, absolutely.
Because obviously it will say that it is giant clam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well ring or earrings next? Or ring and
the ring?
Yeah, you're wearing it, aren't you?
I love it. Do you want me to pass it over?
Yeah.
I've been wearing it all morning.
I took this to Tucson.
Did you?
So I was given this. I didn't bring it in today because I want to keep it. And I know it's going to sell out.
It's absolutely beautiful.
My daughter loves it because I've explained to my daughter, what this is, where it's from. Look at this.
It's so beautiful, Dave.
Yeah, it's huge as well.
Guarantee your opportunity, your size, but remember, it's not about that. You can get it resized. 66.
Okay. Let's give you a 30-second clock to bring this live.
It's just stunning, isn't it?
What are our accent stones here? Sapphires or tourmalines?
Pink spinel.
Pink spinel?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just...
And white topaz.
Wow.
Pink spinel, yeah. It's the perfect addition, isn't it?
Yeah. Where's the pink spinel from? Mozambique? Or it might not say.
Burmese.
Oh my God, so Burmese pink spinel.
Yeah.
It's just ticking every box.
I know.
I'm trying to be conservative. I'm like, maybe they're from Mozambique. No, this is Burma pink spinel.
Which I was talking about the other day, Dave. That must be on the verge of depletion as well, because Burmese ruby is.
You can't find it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 12mm giant clam.
Look at that.
If we have the fortunate to be speaking to JewelleryMaker, so you guys will have a great idea of how easy it is to resize this. But if you are conscious of your size, make sure you're coming in early. Hazel's got 2, Linda's got it, Katie's got it, Pamela's got it, Rosemary's got it, Linda's got it, Jeanette's got it, Catherine's got it, Valerie's got it, Maker in Devon's got it. It's like a huge kind of Marbet, isn't it?
It's stunning.
The largest one of the whole show. Remember, the strand was only 10mm. This is 12mm.
With
the halo of spinel, and then an outer perimeter of the Marambaya topaz.
Oh my goodness me. I just love it. I absolutely love it. And it's one of those pieces that you notice from metres away because of the purity and the brightness of that white.
And I love that juxtaposition between the coloured halo as well.
Yeah. Amazing. These will sell out. There's so many people getting involved. Just stunning.
Okay, $99.99.
Pardon?
Yeah, and I'm not actually going to stop there. We're going to do something special for you today. But had we commissioned this for Gemporia, it would be stopping north of here.
Yeah.
100%.
And there's only 66.
Yep.
Is that down to the size of it, the 12mm?
Yeah, 12mm, and the design. It's a stunning piece of jewellery.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. $99.99. Okay, sizes are on the verge of selling out.
30-second clock, and I will just take this down to the final price for you. Please be quick.
Resize
sold out.
It's not about that, is it? It's about owning this piece.
No, it's about getting this piece. And as I said, I'm very fortunate to be offering this to you guys here at JewelleryMaker because you do understand, you know, how easy it is to resize this if you need to.
Easily done. R2S has sold out, but yeah, it's about owning the piece itself, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Rosemary's got 3, Hazel's got 2.
It's amazing. Look at that profile. It's just the elevation off the back of the hand.
Okay, straight down. Half the price if we can. Half the price to 49.
Half?
Yeah, 49.99. This is for you the only ring of the whole show, the biggest giant clam carved pearl of the whole show, with the halo of spinel, with the halo of topaz, and you've got it for $49.99. That maker in Greater Manchester's got 2, Rosemary's got 3, another collector's got 2. We've got Janice and Agnes and Rachel and Beryl and Leslie and Patricia and Mary and Isabel and Somerset and Linda and Margaret in Sussex.
Again, I mean, there's no way on earth I would have ever even entertained that.
No.
No way on earth.
No.
This
Valerie's
is irreplaceable.
got 2. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. All that aside, you know, even if this was a plentiful gemstone, which it quite clearly isn't, but it's beautiful. You know, if it was abundant, which it obviously isn't, $49.99.
For any piece of jewellery is sensational, right?
Yeah.
But for the only giant clam you've ever seen set into a ring.
Look at how stunning this is. The elevation there. Look at that craftsmanship.
Yeah, it was a really beautiful piece of jewellery.
Amazing.
Alison in the Highlands has got 2, Valerie's got 2, Greater Manchester's got 2, Surrey's got 3. Well done, guys.
There's 1 left in the J to K. But again, resize it. It really doesn't matter. No. Come the end of this showcase, I will be all over
Do not worry about sizes.
Yeah.
Just when you speak to the contact centre, just say just any one that I can get my hands on.
Yeah, which is available.
That'll be fantastic. Patricia, you've got 2. Well done.
Amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Stunning, and the biggest piece that we've actually had all morning, isn't it?
It is.
And will have, full stop. So we're up to, what is it, the penultimate piece coming up next?
Piece, yeah, the match pair, the drop earrings, or you know, you could have them as pendants. Go on.
It's the last of the giant clam.
Yeah, giant clam. Then we have a clasp coming up, which we've been asking for forever, which you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Wait a minute. So 240 something to get everything.
Wow, isn't that when you looked at that whole collection this morning, that shouldn't be possible, but it is. Well done. Stay holding on the ring. Do not worry about sizes. Now the earrings that are going to come your way, or the match pair, those drops, those incredible,
the Mickey Moto
beautiful,
cut.
Twice as rare. Yeah, the Mickey Moto drop shape, and here you've got those goldens as well, which you can see coming through, which the GIA showcased when they were talking about the giant clam pearl.
Look at those. All you need is your bail, which we bring to air frequently, and you get that perfect pair. I mean, imagine those, like you said, in earrings, or maybe as like a long line drop pendant, inspired maybe by the Mickey Moto piece.
I think so, yeah, if you've got some conch.
Yeah.
And you want to create your own version of the mellow, the conch, and the giant clam.
Wow. That flame is so prominent on these days.
Yeah, it is. You can see it.
Yeah,
full coverage as well, all the way. There you go.
See, look at that flame.
Oh my God. Okay, we're going to bring this live. How many of these do we have, Ross?
70 available.
Oh my gosh, I thought we'd have half the quantity. These are 14 mil. So these are the largest.
Yeah, we could have turned that into 140, couldn't we?
Yes, very easily. And they'd sell out today. You've seen how busy it is. Lynn, you've got 2. Swansea, you've got 2. Devon, you've got 2. I think the fact that the flame is so prominent on these pieces. I wonder. With that golden moment as well.
Get an idea of perspective.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Just amazing. Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, I'm just going to tell everyone something because we've got 70. On the match pair, on the biggest giant clam carved pearls in this unique shape and the biggest quantity, biggest size, and the only time we've matched 2 together, I'm going to do the lowest price of the whole show. It's the last of the giant clam, so I am going to do the lowest price of the entire showcase. So I think maybe half the stock's gone already. I know you get 2 anyway, but I think I'd follow in the footsteps of Maker in Devon and Swansea and Kent and Lorna and the Highlands and Greater Manchester, and I'd be multi-buying.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Because also, I mean, Dave, our audience will go crazy for these.
Yes.
Because we bring you little pendant bales.
Yeah.
All it takes is a little
Perfect.
bit of hypo cement, leave it overnight. You've made high-end jewellery. It's that simple.
Yeah, I'll give you a 30-second clock.
Oh my goodness me.
It's about to happen. It's about to be the lowest price. I've said it. I'm not matching the lowest price. We're going to a new low. And maybe many of us thought, no, not for the match pair, not for the 14 mil, but we're going to do it. So,
with the most prominent flame.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I couldn't believe that myself. And, you know, especially in the lighting we have here,
yeah.
when we say how difficult it is to showcase those minute moments within gemstones, you can see it here. Well done to Beverly, who's got 2. Someone's got 3, 4, 3, 2,
wow.
2. All right, $39.99. This will be the fastest to sell out. Well done. The biggest quantity. We always say bigger the quantity, bigger the deal, but these are the biggest pieces.
Yes, 14 mil in their size. Because I assume, Dave, I mean, I don't know, obviously, how this is actually carved. I assume you'll have to start with a larger piece of the giant clam to create the 14 mil drop.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
and then taper it away.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very wasteful, you know, what you're looking at here. And you've got that golden moment as well. So this is actually from the lip of the giant clam.
Okay, so the exterior.
Only the lip, the entrance to it, as it opens up, you know, where it rolls.
The frill.
Yeah, the frill. That is the moment where you get those golden colours. And so only very little amount of this can produce that golden thread. And you've got it in both of these drops and the flame.
Wow. They are like a frill though, aren't they?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're like, yeah.
Yeah, they have this beautiful... Again, it's something we've all visually seen, but never actually knew existed.
Yeah, you'd feel silly to bring it up because you think, oh, maybe I've only seen it
in stories.
in storybooks and cartoons or something, because it just... it is something we kind of have no frame.
Is it the giant clam that are they the ones that the mermaids used to use as well for their bras?
Yes, they did, yeah.
Wow.
Which puts things into perspective because those clams are huge.
Amazing. Oh my goodness me. Look at the quantities though, Dave.
We are, obviously, every single one of you is multi-buying. Why wouldn't we when the deal's this good?
Beautiful.
Valerie, you've got 2. Maker, you've got 2. Greater Manchester, you've got 5. Beverly, you've got 2. Lynn's got 3. Maker in Devon's got 3. Alison, you've got 2. Still got availability if you want to jump on in and get involved. $39.99 is the final deal on these. Again,
Dave, just for having that vision, that dream, you know, of being brave enough to say, actually, the giant clam.
But yeah,
you know, let's try
it's not even brave enough. It's just I don't mind people laughing at me, so I just say it. Most people keep that to themselves because they think it's probably a silly thing to say. I don't mind.
No,
because some of the best things that have happened have just come by saying the silliest things. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, and that especially when that dream becomes a reality.
Congratulations, absolutely.
Like today, they're utterly beautiful, and I can't wait for it to see the pieces that you create. But there's one more.
There is. It's not a giant clam, though.
No.
It is the Barbara Hutton clasp that I always reference, always talk about. This is it. So if any of you have your jade and you've always wanted this clasp, if any of you want to put it on the giant clam or you have your Khotan, this is the kind of identical clasp in many respects to the Cartier piece.
That was commissioned.
Broke the world record 3 times over for an imperial jade necklace. Yeah, you got it there.
They designed that clasp for the strand, didn't they?
Yes, they bought the strand and then they just made this in Paris and just attached it to the strand.
Wow. How beautiful. Fully gem encrusted.
So I think many of us have always wanted to get hold of this piece.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
because we've referenced it so many times, haven't we?
And I've been talking about it for so long now.
But also, like, the design.
Do we have many of these, Ross?
80.
It's nowhere near enough.
It's not.
It's amazing. I'm thrilled to have that, don't get me wrong.
How long have you been bringing pearls?
Yeah.
How long have you been bringing jade?
Yeah.
You know, how many times have people said, like, oh, if you want to, like, Barbara Hutton inspired. Well, you've got the inspired clasp, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. So we're going to give you a 30-second clock and make this available. The fastest 80 of you are going to get this. And I guarantee, with the collectors that I know that have, you know, many strands of jade.
Yeah.
I know that this is the this is going to be multi-bought more than anything else.
Absolutely. 100%. Beautiful. Just a simple fold-over clasp. 80 available. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, you know, I know, Dave, you reference it all the time, don't you? And it
Yeah.
was you that's obviously championed this idea, you know, and we can teach you the knotting process.
I had a collector that reached out to me on social media and said, "Oh, Dave, you know, I bought this jade from you, and you wanted to know what I created with it." And they shared this with me, and they'd got the clasp that was quite similar.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was blown away, and I think that's an amazing piece of jewelry. Takes it to that next level. But now we have the real deal. Now that, you know, we don't have to compromise. We're going to do something special and significant. I told you how many people are going to multi-buy. It's going to be wild. Rosemary's got 3, Swansea's got 2, Kent's got 5, London's got 4, someone else got 2, another collector's got 5. All right, one deal straight down, $29.99.
Wow.
80 is nowhere near enough. I apologise for that.
Oh, it's almost
Been
sold
working
out.
to do this for you. That pink spinel, it is the Hutton Midmani clasp.
Beautiful. Burmese as well. Again.
A circle of Burmese spinel. I believe the original was Burmese ruby.
Yeah.
So you're not a million miles away.
No. Well, they'd have formed alongside one another,
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The phone lines, the web have gone crazy, and there's, as you can see, Dave, a lot of multi-buyers on this
I
one.
can't see someone who's just bought one yet.
No.
Just everyone is multi-buying, which I completely understand.
Yeah, we've got Alison getting 6, Amanda getting 6. I don't blame you. 5s, I think. Oh, they've sold out. Well done.
Well done, congratulations.
Well done. I'm not surprised. As always, Dave, it is such a delight to have you.
Always
in the
wonderful to
studio.
be here. Thank you for having me.
And once again, thank you on behalf of
problem.
everybody for the
Giant
dream.
No problem. Thank you for you know, choosing to spend your morning with me. And with that, I know there is an amazing masterclass still to come. It's going to be a very, very special Saturday. You're not going to want to go anywhere. But thank you for letting me join you as well.
Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Wonderful Dave, everybody. And he's right, there is so much more. We've got a beautiful collection of Sleeping Beauty turquoise coming your way with pearls. That will be perfect as well ahead of your masterclass. Yvonne has got the most incredible pearls coming up in your masterclass, and if you've ever wondered how to complete them, we've got the lovely clasp as well, almost like a broad bean shape. Absolutely gorgeous, boxed beautifully. So yes, join Yvonne for her midday masterclass. Don't go anywhere. Stunning Sleeping Beauty turquoise after this.
Hi, I'm Natalie Patton and I'm a guest designer on JewelleryMaker TV. I'm going to be back on the show on Sunday the 18th of February with the return of the Gemstone Garden collection, which I'm really excited about. So if you missed it first time round on the launch, please come and join me. The collection features 12 unique lovely little birth flowers that represent each month, and they are adorned with a matching birthstone. So we've got black diamond, we've got opal, sapphire, ruby, emerald. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they are 925 sterling silver. They've also been designed so they're really versatile for you to use with any jewellery making technique. So whether you're a metalsmith, a bead stitcher, a macrame maker, a wire worker, you can use these to create some lovely personal designs. As well as this lovely little plantable wildflower seed card. This time round, it's also going to come with a PDF on how to create a lovely adjustable ring. So you can use this to create a piece of jewellery that can commemorate a loved one, celebrate a birthday or a special moment or occasion. If that's not enough, we've also got the launch of some really lovely carrier charm clasps with gorgeous coloured cord. And in the masterclass, I'm going to be showing you a variety of different macrame techniques that you can use to make some very lovely jewellery. So please come and join me on Sunday, the 18th of February on JewelleryMaker.
Shopping with JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.jewellerymaker.com, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your jewellery room essentials to gemstones, tools, precious metals and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our JewelleryMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search JewelleryMaker. Alternatively, you can contact our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 644 655. Shopping made easy at JewelleryMaker. Have you purchased one of our projects and want to download the instructions? Then simply log into your account at JewelleryMaker.com. Go to your order history, find your order and click on Download Content. From there, you can save to your computer or print off a copy. Please note that your project sheets will be available once your order has been dispatched. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. Here at JewelleryMaker, we only charge one P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and check out and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Remember, standard P&P is $3.95. Charges may differ outside the UK. Or upgrade to our premium option of $5.95. Shopping made easy on JewelleryMaker.
Hi, it's Debbie Kershall. I'm back with you on Monday the 19th of February with the most beautiful projects. In the 9 a.m. I have these incredible malachite projects with matching connectors, and there's also an amazing pearl one, absolutely stunning. I'm going to be showing you how to make this bubble style pearl necklace, and in the masterclass I have the most amazing Larimar earring kit. So all of the findings are sterling silver, and there's lots of really interesting earring findings, and the Larimar is just beautiful. So I hope you can join me on Monday the 19th at JM.
Just take a moment just to breathe and just appreciate how amazing that was.
I so enjoyed that. It was so interesting. I knew none of that, so it was fabulous.
Do you know the biggest thing? Like when he said like the giant clam, and you think, is that the one? Yeah. And then you think, oh gosh, yes, the only time I have ever actually seen it depicted is actually in storybooks.
It's a cartoon type, yeah.
And you now own it in your jewellery collection. Yeah. How amazing is that? When we talk about collectors, you know,
that's some very lucky people this morning.
Oh, truly have. Truly have. And I tell you what, lovely jewellery makers, we've got some perfect components to go maybe alongside your giant clam, or maybe to go alongside Yvonne's amazing pearls that are coming up. But what is always one of our absolute favourites here at JewelleryMaker. Now, just before I get into it, I want to show you Yvonne's pearls at 12, because, and I don't say this lightly, I've seen many pearls in my jewellery career, not just here at JewelleryMaker, not just across the Gemporia partnership, when I worked in the jewellers, and I don't hesitate saying these, they're some of the finest pearls I think I've ever seen.
Yes, they are. They're lovely.
The brightness of the lustre is off the chart, you know, and I know you've heard me say this countless times. 5 virtues: size, shape, then we talk about size, shape, why am I missing one? Size, shape, luster's the 5th.
Oh.
Colour, goodness me, colour, nacre, lustre. Luster's the most important of the 5 virtues. And that's, I actually almost stole that statement from Charlie Barron himself.
Oh, did you?
I have, but he's right, because you can have a massive pearl, perfectly spherical, a lovely colour, thick nacre, but if it doesn't have lustre, then it's
useless,
chalky almost.
Yeah,
luster's the most important. These are mirror-like lustre.
They are, and they're like a rainbow. I've just for the first time opened the white ones to use it for the demo, and there's like a rainbow in there.
Yeah, they're exceptional.
They're beautiful.
So these are coming up at 12 o'clock today. You've actually got 2 opportunities, both in the naturally coloured pearls that are on your screens right now, but also in the purest of whites. So those are at 12 o'clock in your masterclass, and they come with, look at, oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Do you see where I'm coming from, everybody? Can you see how mirror-like that lustre is? Why I say that statement, that they're the best pearls. You know, I've never seen anything like it. They are limited, obviously. In one of the most popular shapes, of course, your Fireball stroke Baroque. They're coming up at 12 o'clock, but there's only 40 of each.
Oh, is that all there is?
So, yeah, but the quality is an indication of that. So don't go anywhere. You need to be with us at midday. Now, they're at 12 o'clock. Now, at Tucson, which I was very privileged to go to Tucson a couple of years ago, and do you know, you don't really, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I'd never been to a gem fair previously before. So I went alongside Dave, I went alongside Jake and Angeline on Gemporium and a few of the team. And I didn't fully understand just the size of Tucson. I was just going to
say that. I bet it's huge, isn't it?
It's vast. The best way I can describe it is, you imagine somewhere like one of our big cities in the UK, whatever, whether it's London, whether it's Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, whichever. Imagine a big city, and the whole city, for that one time frame, is completely taken over by gemstone traders. Wow. Completely. Every nook, every side street, every massive venue. So I'll use close to home, NEC. The NEC would be one big event, probably the AGTA. Then you'd have another, say, a theatre that would be another gem event. Then you'd have, sorry, I'm getting really excited, aren't I? Then you'd have, say, a field, I don't know, local farmer's field, taken over by a big, vast marquee. I've stood at the entrance of one marquee, looked down, and I couldn't see the end.
Wow.
It's vast. It is literally vast. And I know I've joked about this before, but you know, when the team were like, "Elle, go and find some jet," that's like finding a needle in a haystack. You know, I could very easily say, go and find things like diamonds, rubies, cashmere, sapphires, because you know where to go with those. But when you're looking for something like more niche, that's much more difficult. Anyway, one gemstone which is probably one of the headliners at Tucson would be Sleeping Beauty. Because, of course, you've got to remember it's in the state of Arizona, very dry area. They've got lots of turquoise mines in that location. And not just Sleeping Beauty, they've got the Cochise mine, they've got the Kingman mine as well. There's lots. So I've got a map of that, haven't we, somewhere, Roscoe, that shows you the state of Arizona. So the Sleeping Beauty mine we know closed in 2012. So it was literally... It's a very shallow forming gemstone, so it's not like tanzanite where you can dig to meters and meters, thousands of meters almost below the Earth's surface. When it comes to turquoise, it's on the surface, basically. And it often, ironically, I think, forms in very dry, arid areas. So I think your Mexican turquoise, very dry, arid, Tibetan turquoise, very dry, arid areas. But here is this is the Southwest turquoise mine. So if you imagine, it actually extends, you can see the state of Arizona, you can see New Mexico, Colorado, California. There's lots of different places in that part of the USA. So turquoise is a headliner in Tucson without shadow of a doubt. However, and there's a video somewhere, I know you've seen it in the past, and it was actually the first day I arrived, and the first person that I actually spoke to was a turquoise trader. And I actually asked him, I was talking to him about different varieties of turquoise, didn't necessarily single out Sleeping Beauty, and his words were, he was lovely, very passionate, very excited, as you can imagine, it's his business, but talking about this gemstone, but he was like, there is one mine that everybody wants, and I knew which one he was about to reference, one location that everybody wants, that really is like the headline of all turquoise, and that's Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And that's because you have the finest robin egg blue, you have the minimal matrix, less matrix is what's most desirable. If you think about the Harry Winston turquoise ring with that amazing, you've got turquoise haloing an orange garnet, which is absolutely incredible. But the actual halo of it is all Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but it's the intensity of that robin egg blue colour that you see. So let's show that photograph of Steve, because again, we're going back some years with this photograph. Steve is photographed here outside the gates of the Sleeping Beauty mine, and I can almost tell you what he's saying in that VT. It's closed. Look, you can see the padlocks there. It's closed. You can't just walk in, by the way. It's an area which is very heavily guarded, even though there is no Sleeping Beauty turquoise mine remaining. So at one point, when we were over there for that week period, we were like, should we go to the Sleeping Beauty mine? And everyone was like, yes, let's go there. That's amazing. And then this was the year 2021. And we're like, what's the point? There actually is no point in us going there because we can't get any. What we're going to do is basically, instead of Steve being stood in front of those gates, it would be me or Ange or Dave. You know, it would be a pointless exercise, and it would have taken us all day to get there. But Sleeping Beauty, again, in every single turquoise vendor that I spoke to, is the pinnacle. It's the oracle of your turquoises. And there was one individual, and I know that presenter Hattie was talking to them and Dave was talking to them when the team were over just gone. And I remembered him clearly. This guy was very charismatic. He had the most beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise display. He was in the AGTA, so one of the glamorous ones. And he had a security guard on every single point of his display. And you almost think, and incorrectly, but I almost thought, that's a bit much, isn't it? That's a bit over the top, isn't it? I've just been looking at cashmere sapphires that didn't have that many security guards, but it's really not, because I held one in my hand, a Sleeping Beauty turquoise orb that was about 20 mil, so it was big, but it was $6,000 wholesale. So it probably wasn't overkill. Now, still to this day, some over 10 years on, Sleeping Beauty is still regarded as the oracle, the best in the world. And it's absolutely incredible that we can still bring it to you. We're about to bring you a collection that is all about sleeping, all encrusted with Sleeping Beauty. We managed to get opportunities like this through exchanging of purchases. So, for example, you had Toby here yesterday who was talking about the fact that Steve will buy big. He's one of the biggest gem buyers in the world. And he won't go in and just say, okay, I'll have, I don't know, 50,000 pounds worth of this gemstone. He'll buy millions of pounds worth of certain gemstones in actual fact. And we can exchange. So that's how we make purchases like this. Take a moment just to look at each and every single one of these pieces. They're all Sleeping Beauty turquoise. You've got a ring, you've got a pendant, you've got two rings actually, and you have two connector opportunities which are stunning. Are we able to show the collection? Are we able, or are we going to do it as and when each auction opportunity arises? Or do you want to see them on the board? Shall I show them on the board? Would that be easier? So take a moment. I'll just prop this up ever so slightly. We have also, sorry, the most amazing earrings to go alongside this collection too. Now, the only thing, bear with, what have I done here? The only thing, there we are, is that they are limited. There's the earrings. But also, there's these. There's this, which is what we're going to start the showcase. One size fits all, adjustable.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely beautiful. All I'm going to say is be quick. If you are a lover of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, then don't hesitate on this, because it will always be one of those gemstones that that sells out. Again, just to highlight how we make opportunities like this possible. It's not an easy gemstone to get hold of, considering it depleted over a decade ago. Again, Gemporia, the partnership itself, owns mines. Well, Steve Bennett does. Owns mines, so we can exchange gemstones that he might own. So, for example, your Moroccan amethyst has been exchanged in the past for Sleeping Beauty turquoise parcels. It might be that, I don't know, we have some sapphires or diamonds or whatever. Zarite is another gemstone that we can actually physically exchange. Sometimes it's not actually just, you know, monetary, it's an exchange of carat weight that makes collections like this actually possible. One size fits all. You get this lovely vine effect of that wonderful robin egg blue. If you think about the Tiffany's blue, you think about Tiffany's branding, their blue, that's exactly the colour. Yes. That is exactly the colour that you get from Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and that is also why it is a location that they favour quite frequently. We're at £99.99, and that's for starters. Now, how many do we have exactly of these then, Roscoe? 67 available within the vault. It is brand new, first time to wear, and already a reaction on the phone lines. $49.99. Again, like 2 years ago when I went to Tucson, I was not seeing prices like this. You know, that first individual that I spoke to, that wonderful gentleman who's so passionate about turquoise, not just Sleeping Beauty, but he did say, you know, that is like the oracle, the best of the best of the best. You know, he was talking about like triple figure prices per carat of this gemstone. We operate very differently. It's not just a case of we want to go and buy it, monetary, here we go, cash over. It's actually an exchange. That's how we make opportunities like this possible. Now, the next price crash, already we're rapidly approaching half the stock. Next, just to clarify, we don't need to take Sleeping Beauty turquoise this low.
We don't.
I'm not saying we won't get it again, but it's not coming from the mine. It's closed. And it's not going to reopen. It's mined out. Completely depleted mine. Sleeping Beauty, again, the location, you've got that wonderful fairy tale story of the landscape. Literally is the landscape of Sleeping Beauty, the profile.
That picture, isn't it?
We have another price crash. All that solid sterling silver, one size fits all. This is ridiculous that we're under £30, and we're still not done. I've got 67, or rather we had. And there's multi-buyers getting involved on this. What a perfect gift, because you don't have to worry about the size. 8 individual, beautifully colour matched, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, again with that robin egg blue. You can see the lack of the matrix. This is the thing, matrix isn't a bad thing if you prefer that, as long as it doesn't hinder the colour. But Sleeping Beauty is famed and celebrated for that pure, vibrant robin egg blue. Again, it wraps this wonderful floral vine around the finger. One size fits all. I can't believe we're doing this. It's going to be an on-screen sellout, everybody. We've got the whole collection to bring you as well. And it is a collection. The reality is, you know, I could count on probably my digits how many times I did Sleeping Beauty turquoise on our sister channel when I was presenting there. Very seldom. Very, very seldom. And you've got a positive parcel within this piece. Good luck. Well done. Crazy. £24.99 only. Cochise, actually Cochise is deplete now, isn't it? Get your Kingman turquoise, no problem. That's still operational. Yeah. And has been one of the most, one of the longest standing in terms of its years of production. Get you Kingman, get you many of those other places that we saw on the map. Can't physically go to the state of Arizona, drive up to the Sleeping Beauty turquoise mine and physically buy it anymore. It's padlocked. It's padlock closed because it's all but completely deplete. But you can get it here from JewelleryMaker for an amazing $24.99. Kathleen, Lynn, Pamela, Jane, Cumbria, Angela, Hilda, Trishil, Janice, Mary, David, hello to you, Lynn, Gloucestershire, Heather, Janet, Angela, Tina, Lisa, Mary, Eileen, Pamela, Manchester, Renfrewshire, Devon, Oxfordshire, Caroline. Loads of multi-buyers getting involved on this. I don't blame you. Amanda in Essex says, I'll have 5. I don't blame you.
No.
Amanda, that's the thing is, for those 5 is really the price tag that I would expect for just one. For this gem.
Do you know, I couldn't make it for that much, let alone sell it for that much.
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair.
And I don't see a problem with that. If you purchase, we've got lots of retailers that shop with us. There's no problem buying it and selling it at the correct price tag, because you would be the correct price tag. It's us that's wrong at $24.99. You know,
yes.
This is genuine turquoise. And I would also please be mindful, if you are choosing to purchase turquoise elsewhere, then make sure it is the real deal.
Yeah.
Make sure, because it's with the beauty of the gemstone, it is often simulated. So certified Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Now that's the only.
It's quite big impact as well.
Yeah, it's a big colour. Now, there's another ring as well. With like infinity scrolls. Because I've got 2 connectors. The biggest? Okay, this one. Wow. Look at that blue in the centre. Sorry, just take a moment. Adam's recording. Look at the quality of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise in the centre. That's textbook, isn't it? I wonder, sorry Ross, can we show the picture of the Harry Winston? If you put Mandarin Garnet and Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. What a lovely combination that is as well, because it's just that contrast, isn't it, between the two. The reason why I'm asking for this, bearing in mind it's Harry Winston, so it will come at a pretty hefty price tag. I'm not comparing the piece, that's a ring, this is a connector. But what I am comparing is the quality of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise that you're about to see in that piece and what you're getting within each and every single one of these pieces of the collection. A lovely connector with the pearls that are coming up at midday.
Superb design, isn't it?
Stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. How many do we have? There are 70 available.
Yeah, you're right. You could put that, particularly with the white ones.
Yeah,
I think,
it'd be lovely.
Use that as a connector. In
Yeah,
the
amazing.
Tremendous.
Now, okay. First, imagine this with your giant clam.
Oh,
imagine how beautiful would that be as a combination?
What a contrast that would be.
Stunning.
Wouldn't it?
Really pop. Now, okay, we're going to get everybody on the phone lines. I've got 70 available opportunities. Solid 925 sterling silver with the perfect robin egg blue, certified Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and I'm starting here. Oh, really? There's 100. Beg your pardon. We're starting at £29.99. But I mean, Yvonne, you'll agree with this statement. People won't just get one.
Absolutely not. I mean, I can't believe that price. Can you?
Genuinely, when I went to a wholesale, the largest gem fair in the world, wholesale, I would not have found Sleeping Beauty turquoise at £30.
Absolutely not.
There, on the doorstep. Yeah. I would not have found Sleeping Beauty turquoise at £30.
It's not something you can find very easily at all, is it? Sleeping
not
Beauty?
at an inexpensive price.
No.
It's like, honestly, it's like the oracle of turquoise, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
And yet here we are bringing it to you at £29.99.
It's something you aspire to, isn't
Definitely.
it? Sleeping Beauty.
Definitely. It's one of those gems. You know, often Ross and I actually reference, it's that one that should be in the big 5.
Definitely.
Do you see where we're coming from?
Definitely.
But its rarity probably keeps it outside, not its popularity or its beauty. Wow. £19.99 only. You can remove the jump rings if you wish. It could turn it into a pendant or a charm. That would be amazing. Or maybe, how about the most beautiful, sure, hold it against my finger. Yeah, there you go. Hiya, Caroline. Hello, lovely. Saying, Elle, can you put this connector against your finger, as I'm tempted to make it into a ring? That would be amazing.
Absolutely beautiful.
There you go, lovely.
You could make it into earrings. You could dangle a pearl from the bottom, take the jump ring out, couldn't you?
Beautiful. Adam saying looks like a little Star of David. Yeah, it does.
Yes,
it does. Linda and Beveridge are saying would make a stunning bracelet with the elephant charms from this morning. Yes.
Oh, what
They
a
would be
brilliant
beautiful.
idea.
Or how about one of Yvonne's amazing Baroque pearls? Just one. Oh.
Just dangling from the bottom.
This component, like I said, as jewellery makers, you know, it's a component. However, it's what takes your jewellery to another level, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and it's so eye-catching turquoise, isn't it?
Yeah.
However you wear it, you can always spot. You can spot it from a distance.
Yeah, you really can. You really, really can. Again, the quality of that Sleeping Beauty turquoise is absolutely mind-blowing. We had 100 of these available, but again, a component, even if you don't know just yet what you're going to do with it, you might be thinking, okay, well, you know that long line necklace that Dave was referencing with the giant clam? Maybe I'd actually connect a couple of strands together with this. Now we've got 100, and that's the only reason that we're going a single penny lower. Producer Ross just said in my ear, "Elle, I want these to be an entire sellout across the board." I agree. We can't bring you the oracle of turquoise in the world. By the way, there's no. Do you agree with this statement? There's nowhere else in the world that has such high regard as Sleeping Beauty turquoise. You know?
No.
Look, I love Mexican turquoise. I love Tibetan turquoise. Yeah. I love Kingman turquoise. I love Cochise turquoise.
But they're different. They're
not the same.
They're slightly different, aren't they?
Let's be honest, they're ever so slightly in the shadows of Sleeping Beauty. In terms of desirability, they're lovely, don't get me wrong, but Sleeping Beauty turquoise
that is more eye-catching.
Is that starring role. Now, we had 100. The only reason we're going low is because of that quantity.
I'd definitely buy 2 and make earrings.
Oh,
perfect
gorgeous.
size.
Absolutely gorgeous. Good luck to each and every single one of you. There's 2s, 3s, 4s being purchased. I don't blame you. Big amount of sterling silver, but most importantly, look at the quality of the Sleeping Beauty. Wow. Wow. £14.99 only.
Yeah.
That's the silver alone, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I know I said it about the ring, but you can't make it for that much.
No. Genuinely, I meant it. When I was over in Arizona, you wouldn't have found it at $14.99. You wouldn't. Not Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
I don't know where you could get it from at that price, to be fair.
Nowhere other than here.
No, I don't think
Genuinely
there is.
nowhere. And going back, I mean, I was presenting before the mine closed.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, and it wasn't these prices.
Wow.
I was presenting, I was here.
So put it in those terms, it's not that long ago,
No,
is
it's
it?
really not.
Yeah.
It's really not. Yeah, I was 100 on the Gemporia, on Gems rather than here, but it wasn't $14.99.
No,
not for a collection, a parcel, effectively. Valerie's got 3, Carol's got 2, Swansea's got 3, Leslie's got 2, Anna's got 2, Sue's got 2, London's got 2, Linda's got, I think, is that 2? I can't quite see you, just to be off the system. Claire in Warwickshire's just snapped up 2, Valerie's got 3. Amazing, these are absolutely flying out. Again, with one big beautiful pearl at the bottom. Or maybe you would go for the Harry Winston-like vibes and really contrast it with a big, rich, beautiful sort of mandarin or spessartite garnet. I mean, how amazing would that be? You know, like the little briolette drops that we sometimes do. Imagine a cluster of those underneath.
Yeah. Oh,
A
so
cluster
pretty.
of
Very,
spessartite garnets underneath.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful. A connector can do so many things, but it has to be, the headline has to be about the fact that these are Sleeping Beauty with that robin egg blue. Amazing. Now, well done. Keep dialing through. Ooh. Let's do the other connector. I love this one because it's got an infinity swirl. It's absolutely beautiful. One single Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Look how pretty this is.
Oh.
Very unique. So those of you that messaged in talking about the ring, you could do the same with this, couldn't you?
Look at the prong settings on that alone.
Beautiful.
Pretty, isn't it?
And that's a big Sleeping
That must
Beauty.
be a big stone, yes.
Yeah.
For you to be able to see the prongs like that, it's got to be a decent sized stone.
So lovely, isn't it? Again, a gemstone that features very heavily on the red carpet for obvious reasons. We're going to start where? Under 20. This is actually a bigger gram weight. A bigger gram weight. But we're going again. We've got 100 available. I'd wear that as a pendant, you know.
I would too.
I'd actually remove one of the jump rings and wear it as a pendant, like so.
You could do the suite, couldn't you? Earrings and pendants.
Mm.
Or certainly at that price you could.
Christmas just gone, I gifted my mother-in-law a Sleeping Beauty turquoise necklace.
Did you?
From JewelleryMaker, of course. Well, Gemporia. And she hasn't taken it off since.
Oh,
hasn't taken it off since. It was her first turquoise piece of jewellery, I think, that she owned.
Oh,
but look at the quality. It's lovely, isn't
Yeah.
it? And there's no way on earth, if it wasn't for JewelleryMaker, in fact, it was a JewelleryMaker piece. If it wasn't for JewelleryMaker, there's no way on earth I'd be able to afford to do that. Because something like this in Arizona would not have been 20 quid.
It isn't turquoise, particularly Sleeping Beauty, isn't something you see when you look in the run-of-the-mill jewellery stores, is it?
So expensive.
I know.
The Stone
if
of
you
Hope.
can find it.
Yeah. And it's definitely not that. Ross, that is actually silly. It's actually a silly deal, that. $12.99. It's a silly price, though, isn't it? In the best possible way, that is ridiculous. Again, if I hold it to the back of my hand, you get an idea of scale. It'd be perfect in a ring.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
Very substantial ring. Yeah,
Be
I
lovely
like
as
it
a ring.
Yeah.
For me, 4, ring, 1 in each ear and 1 around the neck.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
Somebody who can, a good wire worker,
Yeah.
could make that into a lovely ring for you.
Stunning. Wow, they're absolutely flying out. There's loads of you there. Well done, everybody. There is just something so magical about Sleeping Beauty turquoise, isn't there? Something so hypnotising about that amazing
so
blue.
summery as well, isn't it? Don't you think?
Well, it's positive, isn't it? It's a very
Yeah.
positive colour saturation.
Yes, it's very cheery.
Yeah, amazing. Well done, Chantal, Northamptonshire, Alison, Elaine, Devon. Well done to you, Jacqueline, Pamela, Ruth, Claire, Fife, Valerie, Essex, Helen, Angela, Sarah, Hilma, Lorna, Oxfordshire, Carol, Cardiff. Hello to you, Kathleen, Jeanette, Cornwall, Margaret, Nora, Michelle, Michael, Susan, Gloria, and Lynn. There's tons of you getting involved. Thank goodness we had 100 of these. However, that 100 quantity is not going to hang around, so again, make sure you are checking them out to guarantee your success. This is not a small piece of silver. Again, I'm just going to turn it sideways towards Bruce, and you can see the investment there. Look at that. It's a big gram weight, 1.4 grams in the precious metal alone.
Yeah, it's got a good depth to it, doesn't it?
But even that Sleeping Beauty turquoise, especially that Sleeping Beauty turquoise, should not be $12.99. Especially that is mined out, gone, deplete, closed, over 10 years ago.
It's just unbelievable.
The prices should go up, shouldn't
like
they?
That. Yes,
and they have gone up. Well done. I've got to move on because we've got more to bring you.
It's a lovely collection you've got there, isn't it?
One more ring. The bail's amazing too. The earrings are amazing too. This is also adjustable, so you don't have to worry about your size. Oh. Look at how beautiful that is. I love this for all its simplicity.
Oh, look at that.
And again, just literally squeeze it to actually make it a little bit smaller if you wish, or expand it. Look how gorgeous that is.
Wow. Depending on what size you want to make it, it would look nice, fully closed,
Yeah.
or partly open.
Yeah, you could separate it, couldn't you? You could
Yeah.
have like sort of the...
Yes, you could have it like twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually have more the crescent upwards
Yes, you
and then
could.
the turquoise
Which is
the other side.
like the leaf, really,
Yeah,
isn't it?
gorgeous. Have we got quantity of these? 80 available opportunities. Genuine Sleeping Beauty. Again, look at how, well, completely void of that matrix that you can see across the surface. You know, there's no...
Pure, isn't it?
Yeah, heavy webbing, which I do like webbing on a turquoise. I prefer it to be without it, but...
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't hinder the vibrancy of that robin egg blue.
Yeah. It's got to be delicate.
Yes.
Yes.
Where the earth literally craves water, this amazing gemstone is formed. Literally tiny amounts of of this wonderful intense blue can be found in cracks and fissures which are almost carved into the landscape. It makes big sizes of turquoise very difficult to get hold of. And the matrix that you see is actually the host rock within the actual gemstone. This doesn't have that host rock. It's exclusive. Yeah, exclusive Sleeping Beauty. Loving this design. You've almost got the crescent moon and then the full moon. So I love that. Absolutely love it. Very simple. We're at $19.99, all set in solid 925 sterling silver as well. Big gram weight once again. Just about half a carat in your Sleeping Beauty turquoise. But again, here is that robin egg blue. Straight away, immediately a reaction. For me, I'm thinking just put these away. Present drawer. How perfect.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love turquoise?
Yeah, there's always someone you could gift that to.
$12.99. I can hear our colleagues right now watching us on the monitor in our production office going, what's that? It's Sleeping Beauty turquoise. How on earth are you at $12.99? A brand new collection.
Yeah, look at that.
We could literally walk this a couple of metres down the corridor to our sister channel where...
Sell it.
Yes! $12.99. Nikki's got 3, Christina's got 2, Amanda's got 2, Essex has got 2, Jenny's got 2. Well, because they're so giftable. You could stack them at that price.
Yes, you could.
You could stack them up. We had, sorry, 100, did you say? Oh, 80. Sorry. Yeah, but they're flying out at that price tag. I'm not surprised at all.
It's very simple but very elegant, isn't
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
perfectly
beautiful.
works. There's meanings
I mean, you
behind
could wear
it.
that all day, every day, couldn't you?
I'm not great with these, but you know, like lots of people celebrate like lunar movements, don't they?
Yes,
I'm not great on things like that. I don't really know,
no.
but you know, if you follow the movements of the moon and things like that, it might have meaning to you in that way. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. $12.99. Jenny in Nottinghamshire, Jenny in Staffordshire, Alison in Highlands got 2, Sharon, Debbie, Cornwall, Jenny in Gloucestershire, lots of Jennies. Gloucestershire, you've got 4. Linda's multi-bought, Merseyside's multi-bought, Kathleen, well done everybody. I only had 80 opportunities. It's stunning. It's stunning in its simplicity, isn't it?
Absolutely, that sums it up perfectly, yes.
Beautiful. If I just spin it round, you can see, look at all that silver. Big gram weight of silver within this too.
Thick band, isn't it?
Yeah. Lovely solid shank. Well done, everyone. Okay. I've got 2 beautiful designs of earrings coming your way. One's like a huggy earring, which I love. And then...
Yeah, you don't see many of those, do you?
No. And then you've got another floral pattern. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. So, yes, finished jewellery. But as jewellery makers, you can obviously reconfigure this if you
white
wish.
linen in the summer would be beautiful.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Now, they are solid sterling silver. These are coming your way. But so as not to confuse, let's focus on these. Amazing. Would you like to see them in the ear as well? Studio samples. Absolutely beautiful. So you have your amazing cultured pearl coin, which pearls and turquoise are just the most,
made for each other,
yeah,
aren't they?
gorgeous combination. Oh, look at those.
Oh,
look at
that's
those.
so pretty, Al.
Amazing. Ah,
gosh.
a lovely 5-petal flower and then your cultured pearl at the bottom. Again, I know as jewellery makers you have the ability to make some fantastic pieces of jewellery. But this collection, I tell you what, has been commissioned from something that is literally mined out. Teamed it with the finest, most lustrous of pearls. But then, you know, you can keep them exactly as they are. You can reconfigure it. You can add more to them if you wanted. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, yes, we can make them, but why you can't improve on them, can you?
Sometimes it's not necessary.
No, it's
yeah.
absolutely not.
I'm with you on that one. Sometimes you don't need to.
No.
Okay. We're not stopping at £49.99. We are going to get these under an amazing... Okay, just think of it this way. To make them, you have that ability.
Yeah.
You have to source the Sleeping Beauty turquoise cabochons.
Yeah.
You have to buy the sterling silver. Yeah. You have to shape it. You have to buy the findings and the pearls. We are under £20 and we are not stopping there. Sometimes it's
It
not...
can't be done.
No.
No.
Because, you know, you've got to factor in your time as well.
I was just going to say that, your time and your expertise.
Look how beautiful they are.
I'm a great believer, though, if you can't improve on it, just leave it alone.
Totally.
And that is pretty.
Yeah. I feel like certainly if I started messing with these, then it wouldn't be a good thing.
I could make them, but I don't feel like that I'd improve them.
No, I don't think I could. I think they're perfect exactly as they are. That is like the end goal. We're at $19.99, but going even lower. How many do you have, Ross? 75 available. Perfect for spring and summer. Oh, you might know someone that's called Daisy.
Yeah, look at that on the plasma.
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? You might know somebody that's a December baby, or just particularly loves turquoise as a gem.
It's so popular,
so
popular. Turquoise, isn't it?
I know if our Debs was watching right now, she'd be going crazy for these.
Yeah.
Debs, if you're watching, you're probably shopping, in fact. I can't believe we're doing this. That's Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That's madness. The connectors on their own, Ross, should be that. One. The connector on its own should be $14.99. Well, yeah, you know, we've brought connectors without Sleeping Beauty turquoise at $14.99, haven't we? You're actually getting the two and the shepherd hook and the pearls.
Break it all down. What have you got about? You've got 6 elements, the big elements in each, so you've got 12 elements. I mean,
I couldn't
just
make
over
those.
£1 each.
Yeah, I couldn't make them for that price.
No, of course you can't.
You know, these are certified Sleeping Beauty turquoise in sterling silver again at that price. I don't think it's possible to actually commission them ourselves, and which is ultimately why so many of us actually start making jewellery, so that we can buy gemstones
you're right.
at a more affordable price tag.
Yes, yes.
Amazing, £14.99. We had 50, did he say? 75, sorry Ross. I ask him and then it goes out the other ear straight away. Sorry Ross, must retain information. We had 75 available, absolutely flying out the door. 2 beautiful circular Sleeping Beauty turquoise cabochons in the centre, and those amazing lustrous coins. In your little connectors, like I said, the connectors themselves would be more than what's on your screens right now. Amazing, amazing. I've got 2 more items to bring you before the masterclass. I love these. I want to buy these.
The Huggies.
I love them.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? Our sister channel has relaunched the Multi collection. The Multi collection is like basically that. It's the Huggy earring.
Yeah.
And then you can choose.
Oh, what you
drop.
dangle? Yeah.
But in effect, these are all. It's the same concept. You could.
Absolutely,
there's nothing stopping you swapping it out. Not that I would.
No.
Look at how beautiful they are.
The simplicity of that turquoise, just bezel set or tube set, whichever it is, so pretty.
Ross, tell me there's quantity of these. 80 available, and I am asking for my own personal benefit. I would very much like to join you on this.
Not even asking for a friend, are you?
No, I'm not gonna try and hide the fact I would like to buy these. I think they're absolutely beautiful. They're stunning, like you said, in their simplicity. Shall I show them in the ear? Separate each of those components. I mean, they are effectively 2 pendants. With your pearls, and you've got the Huggy earrings themselves, so absolutely gorgeous, and they just clip into place. Here we go, thank you. So I'll do my best to get these in nice and fast. It's again super simple. They kind of without a mirror. I should have a mirror next to me. Sorry, that's my fault. I put myself under pressure now, Ross. I've put myself under pressure. You can do it, Elle. You can do it. Sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh my goodness me. These are flying and they're absolutely beautiful. The kind of piece of jewellery that you can put on and never, ever, ever take off. If I can actually find where I'm putting it. There we go.
Yes.
I think I've got it. I think. I should have a mirror. Anyway. Here we go. Here we go. It's worth the wait. Oh, yes. It's worth the wait. Adam's like... Look at how beautiful they are in the ear.
Oh,
You don't need me to take these off now, do you? How amazing. There's a minute wait on the phone line, so please do bear with our call centre.
They are outstanding.
They're beautiful.
They're so pretty.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, the finale of this collection, also Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, is the only bail that we have available. This also comes with the peg, so a peg bail. You'll love this one, with a lovely addition. I mean, think about, again, Yvonne's pearls that are coming your way. Yeah, just one. Just put one on the bottom. Can you see the little pearls?
Yeah, look at that.
And there's the peg bail at the bottom there. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think people are just going to be getting one of these. Because we bring you this part quite a lot, don't we? We bring you the peg.
Yeah.
We bring you that quite a lot. And we bring you jump rings, obviously, but this bit in the middle, encrusted with Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, the perfect colour as well. And then framed with your cultured pearls. And they are cultured pearls, so we're not talking synthetic.
It's so beautifully decorated.
Stunning, isn't it? Now we're going to do this in one price crash. And then we're going to do a minute to close, because we've got a very, very, very exciting masterclass coming your way. And, of course, your Wall of Fame. What?
No.
This is where you tell me there's 200 of them. There's 100. Okay. Oh, thank goodness that there's a triple figure quantity at the least, but they are flying.
Wow.
If there's a little bit of a queue on the phone lines, do bear with our call centre. I'm not surprised. Check the web, see what you can get on those amazing collections.
Two of those, you've got a pair of earrings for £20.
Stunning, stunning earrings. Coming up after this break, we've got your masterclass, we've got your Wall of Fame, the most incredible pearls. They are literally to die for. So do not go anywhere. This is absolutely flying out the door. We had 100. Keep an eye on the website as well, because if you've just tuned in, you've missed the most amazing Sleeping Beauty Turquoise showcase. So have a little look back on those as well, everybody, but don't go anywhere, because the pearls are coming up the other side of the break. The most incredible jewellery, of course, in your masterclass and Wall of Fame. We'll see you in 2.
Hi, I'm Natalie Patton and I'm a guest designer on JewelleryMaker TV. I'm going to be back on the show on Sunday the 18th of February with the return of the Gemstone Garden collection, which I'm really, really excited about. So if you missed it first time round on the launch, please come and join me. The collection features 12 unique, lovely little birth flowers that represent each month, and they are adorned with a matching birthstone. So we've got black diamond, we've got opal, sapphire, ruby, emerald. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they are 925 sterling silver. They've also been designed so they're really versatile for you to use with any jewellery making technique. So whether you're a metalsmith, a bead stitcher, a macrame maker, a wire worker, you can use these to create some lovely personal designs. As well as this lovely little plantable wildflower seed card. This time round, it's also going to come with a PDF on how to create a lovely adjustable ring. So you can use this to create a piece of jewellery that can commemorate a loved one, celebrate a birthday or a special moment or occasion. If that's not enough, we've also got the launch of some really lovely carrier charm clasps with gorgeous coloured cord. And in the masterclass, I'm going to be showing you a variety of different macrame techniques that you can use to make some very lovely jewellery. So please come and join me on Sunday, the 18th of February on JewelleryMaker.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with the JewelleryMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search JewelleryMaker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today button to shop all of the products that are featured on today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click on the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking for our social media pages. Never miss a show by watching On The Go with JewelleryMaker.
Hi, it's Debbie Kershaw. I'm back with you on Monday the 19th of February with the most beautiful projects. In the 9 a.m. I have these incredible malachite projects with matching connectors, and there's also an amazing pearl one, absolutely stunning. I'm going to be showing you how to make this bubble style pearl necklace, and in the masterclass I have the most amazing Larimar earring kit. So all of the findings are sterling silver, and there's lots of really interesting earring findings, and the Larimar is just beautiful. So I hope you can join me on Monday the 19th at JM.
Have you purchased one of our projects and want to download the instructions? Then simply log into your account at JewelleryMaker.com. Go to your order history, find your order and click on Download Content. From there you can save to your computer or print off a copy. Please note that your project sheets will be available once your order has been dispatched. Project sheets will be available once your order has been dispatched. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Every day, our experts will bring you a wealth of knowledge. They'll take you through the steps of making projects and feature fabulous tips along the way. Whether you're new to jewellery making or a seasoned professional, you are sure to learn something new. We are live every day from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. and you can also watch back all of the demonstrations featured on the show on our YouTube channel.
Time has flown by once again
Yes,
in the
12
JewelleryMaker.
o'clock. Wow.
I swear it accelerates the moment we're in the studio. I swear it does.
It does go ever so quickly.
If you've got to be anywhere in the next hour or so, then can you draw a line in it? Because these pearls are literally...
They'll go very quick.
Yeah, they are the best pearls I've seen in a very, very, very long time. And I don't say that statement lightly.
No, they're beautiful.
So you have two projects, one in natural. Look, seriously, that's what... Look at that lustre.
Those were my leftovers. If I'm allowed to say that.
I don't think any of these pearls can be described as leftovers.
No, I feel very guilty saying that.
I know what you mean. You've made your main design and then you had...
These are my extras.
But Yvonne, they are mirror-like. You could probably see Bruce in the reflection of that pearl. Honestly, it looks like liquid. It's that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And what's amazing, Jewellery Makers, is we have it in, well, this is the natural pink, or multicoloured, because let's be honest, you don't just get pink. But we've also got them in the purest silver white. They're so white, they're almost silver or blue.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
I've taken that one off to start the demo, and I thought, you know, I would choose that to make one single pendant. Yeah. It's so pretty.
I've got 40 of each of those, these projects, but not yet. I'm just going to make you hold, you know, just bide your time for just a little bit longer.
Horses.
But as soon as the graphics appear for either of these, dive on them. I know, we can't put them on pre-order because there's only 40. But what I will tell you, from one pearl lover to another, these are going to an amazing price point for the quality and the calibre of the pearls. Again, I've been in the industry 25 years. these are up there with some of the best I've seen.
Yeah, they are absolutely amazing.
Do you want to start us off,
Shall
though, in
I?
the Wall of Fame? Lovely Yvonne.
Got this lovely one here,
That's
nice
pretty.
and colourful.
You were admiring in the break, weren't you?
Was. This is 755 and it's from Anne Wilson, who says, hi to everyone. To herald the hopeful oncoming of spring, we'll all second that, won't we? I made this pretty necklace using shell pearls with old school JM crackled quartz and base metal plated silver findings. Good luck to all and take care. That's beautiful, Anne. So pretty.
It is very spring-like, that,
Yes,
Anne.
it
Love
is.
it.
Yes, it is.
I have, again, another lovely collection of seed beading here, and this is coming from Sue Austin. Sue, you are number 756, my lovely, so keep that number stored. Please attach my entry to the Wall of Fame. They're all made from JewelleryMaker components. Hope you like them, and good luck to all in the draw. Sue, they're beautiful.
They're
absolutely beautiful. You're 756.
Lots of work in those. And we've got here, this is 757 from Jude Ryan. Hello all. Here is my latest make, a simple project using spare beads from my stash. Black, white, turquoise and clear beads in agate, pearl and crystal. I hope to have enough spares left to make matching earrings and a bracelet. Fingers crossed for a win. Yeah, good luck, Jude.
Absolutely
hope you
amazing,
do well.
Jude. Loving
Gorgeous.
that. Beautiful collection here. Hang on. For some reason the paper's not separating. Here we go, and this is from Susan James. Hello to you, Susan. Amazing pieces here. Your number 758. And Susan says, hello, lovely people. After watching Ellie's demo, I gave the gallery wire a go with an aventurine cabochon and some rose gold plated findings, all from JewelleryMaker. It's not perfect, but I really enjoyed giving it a try. So many thanks to Ellie for a tutorial. Would now like some silver and gold base metal gallery wire, please, and hoping to see some beer quartz at some stage. Wishing all the waffers the best of luck and have a lovely day. I've heard beer quartz mentioned a couple of times actually recently, so fingers crossed. I know we mentioned it to the team upstairs. Fingers crossed. It does usually take about 3 months lead time though, after actually just sowing that seed. Amazing. 758, and I know we do get base metal gallery wire and silver as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that one.
Right, it's a real collection here. This is 759, Alison Quince. Well, I've had a great deal of fun with my 2 recent scoops, she says. Not sure I know all the beads I received, but certainly faceted lapis, hematite, moonstone, lots of some form of jasper and lots of micro gems too, and a few jadites. Wow. I added in the findings and the large lapis nuggets, but everything else you see is from the scoops, and there's still loads more to play with. Wow. Oh, well, enjoy and good luck.
Love a scoop. Don't see scoops very often, do we? Okay, let's take a moment. Take a moment. There are 40 of these. Yeah, exactly. There are 40 of these available. You know, we casually mention places like Place Vendôme in Paris. We mention places like Bond Street and Hatton Garden. And do you know, I've actually had a conversation. I don't think I've ever shared this information with you, but I used to deal. One of my roles when I was in the jewellers previously was I used to travel back and forth, kind of like a runner, I guess. Yeah. From the jewellers that I worked at down to a handful of jewellers on Hatton Garden. Yeah. I hated doing it, I've got to be honest, because I always felt really nervous and anxious about carrying the jewellery, driving around central London.
Precious cargo.
In my little Citroen Saxo at the time. Anyway, and I used to find it really daunting. I remember I was only in my early 20s, but so some of those jewellery or establishments were Boucheron. You've heard of Boucheron? Mm-hmm. And I still have a contact at Boucheron who I spoke to not that long ago. And in particular, I was talking about pearls because much like we've seen the impact of the pearl market, they have as well, these high-end jewellers. And I was the conversation lay about the price tag that we bring them to air. And they were like, she was saying, that's absolutely incredible. Yeah. You know, because a strand of, you know, we had those purple pearls, the ones that I bought, the purple pearls that were about £500, yes, I think they were, or thereabouts. So quite an investment. However, she was saying something like that, there would be thousands of pounds, and probably even more so recently. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because the quality of the pearls that we bring you here at JewelleryMaker and across the partnership as well are comparable to the finest jewellery houses in the country, in the world. And it's a really simple, straightforward way of actually solidifying and backing up that statement. You know, if you're buying a diamond, you've got the 4 C's, fairly straightforward. You've got the cut, you've got the carat weight, you've got the clarity, and you've got the colour. So you've got those guidelines, yeah? So straightforward. Pearls is actually another one of those gems that actually has quite straightforward guidelines. It's not quite as hazy as that of jadeite, for example.
No.
Pearls, and we've touched on this already, instead of carat weight, we talk about size, because they're organic gemstones, although now, because of the price of pearls, they are sometimes being measured in carat weights now.
Are they?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise
but we
that.
talk about size, so by the millimetre. Then we talk about the shape. Round is still the rarest and hardest to culture, however, not necessarily the most popular.
Oh, so it's not the most sought after?
Not necessarily, because Baroque pearls and fireball pearls are huge
They've got
at the
character,
moment.
haven't
Yeah,
they?
huge. And I think Lady Gaga had a bit of a bit to do with
it.
that. So then we have the shape. Then we start talking about the colour. And that's really in the eye of the beholder, what your preference is. But what does make a difference is if they're dyed or if they're natural. We're talking about, you know, sometimes you see the blue pearls, the hot pink pearls, you know, they'll be dyed that colour. These, Yvonne's masterclass, are natural, totally natural. Then we start talking about the nacre. Now, the nacre is the rare, precious material that the oyster would have secreted to produce your pearl. And they do that layer after layer after layer over a long period of time to form a cultured pearl of this size. The more nacre that you have, that precious material, the more luster, which is your 5th virtue. But again, stealing Charlie Barron's sentence, he said luster's the most important. In the same way, really, that cut is the most important in a diamond. Because, for example, you can take the finest quality, decolourless, flawless diamond, and it's big, say, but if it's not cut well, it's not going to look beautiful.
No, it's not at all.
So cut's the most important when you're talking about those your stones with a crystal structure. However, when it comes to your pearls, it's all about the lustre. The more lustre you have, the more reflective your pearl is, the finer the quality. Because let's flip that on its head. You can have a massive pearl with a beautiful shape, and you can have natural colour and a lovely thick nacre. But if it doesn't have that lustre, it's just, sorry to use this expression, meh. Do you know what I mean? It's not you're not going to notice it.
It's true.
These are so lustrous. I'm sorry I'm sort of waxing lyrical about this. These are so lustrous, they are borderline mirror-like. Do you agree?
From where we're sitting, they just look incredible. The colours are bouncing off them, aren't they?
Just so you know, Yvonne, I've been here almost 13 years, and that is probably the best strand. These are probably the best strand of pearls I've seen.
I mean, I feel so privileged to be given them to work with.
All of us here in the studio have worked with jewels and gemstones for many years. Bruce, do you agree with what I'm saying? Yeah. Ross? Definitely. Adam? 100%. I think all your Christmases have come at once with these projects.
I know. So many people are, because I put them on Facebook when
reaction
a couple of days before we came on the show, and the reactions. And somebody said, "Well, what have you done to get those treats?"
Oh, well, you're an all-round good egg, to be fair. That's why.
Well, I did feel very lucky. I have to say,
you're an all-round good egg. That's why. But again, there are 40 of each of these, so that's it. I'd love to say I'll be joining you on this. There's not enough.
No, you won't.
Now, we're actually going to start with the lavender, but I'm going to show you how they arrive. You've got, they'll arrive like so, beautifully packaged. I mean, that speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Box, isn't it?
Speaks volumes. And I'll open it up.
I knew they would be special when I just took the box out of the packet.
You have the silk.
Yep.
Perfect complementary colour. But just for a second, bear with me. You have the most amazing, I am teasing you with these pearls, the most beautiful clasp as well. Look at the size of that clasp. It's like a broad bean size.
It definitely is.
Probably not the most romantic of descriptions, but you get where I'm coming from. So again, you just gently squeeze. Can you see how it pivots? Yeah. In the finished piece of jewellery.
There it is.
And if I show you in that direction, sorry Bruce, can you see where it goes in? So lovely, secure clasp.
And where you squeeze, that's where the 925 is.
Just there.
No,
Oh, on the
side,
top.
Here, where, there.
Oh yeah. There. Amazing. Can we just for a second appreciate this clasp? Because I think it's something
so
that we've really... It is.
No,
I'm going to put the tweezers there. So obviously this will be stranded to your jewellery. But look, obviously you've got my fingerprint on there now. But look at how much silver's invested in this. But again, squeeze. Look at how much silver... This has got to be one of the strongest clasps we've had.
It's incredible. That alone, without the rest, without the pearls.
Yeah.
I mean, it must... I don't know how much it would be individually, but quite a lot, I would have
Yeah,
thought.
I should imagine, because there's quite the investment of precious metal. So I'm going to put these down, and then hang on. I'm going to show you these one by one.
That's what they deserve.
No, honestly, they need that. Yeah, they need that standing ovation because they're absolutely incredible. Look.
The colours are just so special.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Again. Look at that silky lustre. This is the joy of fireball pearls or baroque pearls, is that you have these lovely, beautiful folds.
It's hard to pick a favourite, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're amazing. Look at this one here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
Everyone different.
Every single one. Just, they're exceptional. It is like silk, a fabric, but instead of it being the fabric itself, it's nacre, that rare, beautiful, precious material.
The colours in real life are much more spectacular than you can see on screen.
Yeah, it's hard to show on screen because you've got to remember we've got floodlights above us. Pearls. If you were looking in Place Vendôme and Hatton Garden, any of those places, they'd have little spotlights.
Yes, they would.
Strategically placed towards your amazing pearls, so you can really see the beauty
to bring
of the
out the
gemstone.
best in them.
Yeah, you're looking at them. Oh my goodness me! Again, mirror-like luster. They come beautifully presented as well within your velvet box. You get the complementary pink silk. You get that amazing. I'm describing it like a broad bean clasp.
It is. It's exactly like a broad bean.
Yeah, but it's one of the biggest clasps that we actually have. Yeah. You get the full strand, but don't forget also I'm holding some.
But to be fair, they wouldn't look right with a tiny little clasp on them.
No,
would they?
exactly, because they're so big. Yeah. Think about your 5 virtues. It's ticking every single one of those boxes. Look at that quality. Absolutely exceptional. But there's only 40 available. See, again, now this is a light simulator, right? So this is more realistically what you're going to see in person.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the same strand as I have physically here in the studio. Same strand. But the difference is just the light source. Yeah. They're natural colours.
We can see the golds and the purples.
Absolutely. The pistachios, the pinks.
We can see that.
Absolutely beautiful. They are brand new today. There are 40 available opportunities. They're not dyed. They're not treated. They're totally natural. The auction is open. I actually foresee this being one of the fastest selling masterclasses ever. Just because by the sheer nature, the quality of those pearls. The sheer quality of them.
I don't even know where I'd go to source pearls like that, to be fair, other than here.
I was trying... You know, we know what's going on in the pearl market, don't we? We know that pearls are astonishingly expensive to buy now, because they call it pearl mania, which I always think, oh, I can come up better than that. But the world has gone crazy for pearls. You know, Dave showed a photograph of him actually in Tucson a couple of weeks ago, and he's holding what was $800,000 South Sea pearl necklace, and that's wholesale.
Wow.
And that was wholesale. So what would that be retail?
Exactly. It doesn't bear thinking about.
You know, those kind of prices previously were only really reserved for the jadeites, the nephrites, the diamonds, you know, the cashmere sapphires. Now we're talking about pearls. The world has gone crazy for them, and we know obviously it's the only, well, one of the few gemstones that actually has had a massive impact post-COVID.
Yeah.
A quarter of the stock has gone. Confirmed. Mirror-like nacre. Even here. Even here. I don't know many places where you get a pearl of that grade.
No, and you see that one there. I didn't select that specially. I used them all in order, and I took as many as I needed from the strand in the necklace, and that's what I was left with.
And Yvonne, you know, that one when they're singled out like this,
it looks so
fully appreciate.
You couldn't go far wrong, you know, if you made 5 single pendant, well, however many, I don't know, I said 5 individual pendants out of them.
Well, it's
got to be it's got to be a huge profit if you do individual.
Well,
pendants.
yeah, the recording's got 11, so
11. Yeah.
Well, again, we saw strands in Tucson, but we didn't see many. Most of your fireball or Baroque pearls were sold in, you know, those little those white
little
containers.
Cases,
yes.
Yes.
They were sold like that individually, and they were a huge price tag.
I suppose
even
so. You
then.
couldn't touch them; you could just view them.
Yeah, exactly, perfectly protected. We have 40 available opportunities, or rather, we had. Let's go through those 5 virtues once more. Size. These are huge.
Incredible.
I'm going to say at least anything double figure over 10 mil is very, very rare, and it'll probably most likely be 1 pearl per mollusk. Most freshwater pearls, there'll be multiple pearls in a mollusk, whereas of this scale, of this size and this scale, it'll probably be 1 pearl. So you have what, in excess of 13 mil, 13 by 18 millimeters. There might be what? Sorry. Some of the biggest that we've had with this colour, yeah. So size, tick, shape. Well, these are Baroque pearls, stroke fireball pearls, are some of the most sought after in the industry at the moment. Then we start talking about colour. Well, you can't go wrong. These are totally natural. They're not dyed, they're not bleached, they're not treated in any way, shape. That's natural. So that's rare in itself.
It's unbelievable, isn't it, to look at them and think that's how they arrive in the world.
Not many mollusks will produce this colour. Not many mollusks at all.
Are they normally white?
Normally,
yeah.
Normally, if you remember when we first started introducing coloured pearls here at JewelleryMaker, and we were discussing the fact that many of these sort of sashes of purple, it'll be where the depth of colour in most mollusks is on the circumference. Right. So if you think about something
near
of this size,
opening,
near the opening, where it narrows down, something of this size forming there, very, very rare. We're not stopping here. We've got the whites to bring you to. Let's do, look at that. Then we spoke about nacre. Then we spoke about that lustre. We are no way near done. £499. And we're still not done. Over allocated, but not done anyway.
I'm not surprised you're over allocated, are you?
No.
Not at all.
There's only 40 available opportunities. It's so difficult to source pearls like this. So difficult. That's why predominantly, if you're lucky enough to see them, like last night, I tuned into Gemporia last night, there was 1 pearl like this on a pendant.
Really?
1 pearl. You didn't get full strands.
No.
You don't, you know, and by the way, That was quite a considered piece of jewellery. It wasn't inexpensive. At £499 for the calibre of the pearls. Look at that strength of colour. Look how mirror-like they are as well.
You can't stop looking at them.
No,
actually.
you can't. They're hypnotisingly beautiful.
I mean, it came home and I opened the box and I just could not believe my eyes. Truly.
Yvonne, it's just perfection.
It's so beautiful.
And I love this piece as well, where you've got that amazing precious metal, the sort of asymmetry of it, of your design. £299 only, Jewellery Makers. Plus, you also have your split payments on this one. Again, I can't bring you really much better than what's on your screens right now. Not without offering maybe the hundreds of thousands of pounds that we were just describing. Now, the best thing though, Jewellery Makers, and all of those of you that have already made your confirmations, those of you that are waiting, all around the world, by the way, is still not your masterclass price. This next price crash though, half the stock's gone. Please don't wait. And I make no apology about the fact that come the end of this this show, half hour, if there's any of these left, both the natural colours, the pinks, or the pure white, I'll be all over them.
So hard to choose between them.
It'd be amazing together if your budget allows. Yeah. Amazing together.
Yeah.
Good luck to each and every single one of you. Look at that. Those wonderful ripples, those beautiful folds. Again, totally natural. It's incredible here, isn't it? Amazing here. 50% of the stock gone, but everybody will pay that final low. Well done, Lynn. Well done, London. Well done, Devon. Swansea multi-buying. There's so many of you there. Wendy, Cumbria, Jeanette, Alison, Wiltshire. Make sure you're ready to check out your baskets because these are going to fly. It would have been amazing here at $299. We could have had it. It was amazing at $499. Let's be honest, Ross. It was amazing at $2,900 something. This is madness, though. See that one? It's an amazing price for that one pendant.
I was amazed at how pretty that looked when I'd finished, because compared to the other one, it was so simple and quick to make, but it just looks outstanding, doesn't it?
Beautiful. So look at that. Look at the mirror light lustre all the way even from metres away. You can see that beautiful lustre. Actually, you can see them better on the skin than on the board, can't you?
You
can. Get these home. You'll fall in love with them head over heels. Honestly, it's one of those
you won't regret it
pearl opportunities that I will remember moving forward. Now, we have got the white to bring you. There are lots of you on the phone lines. So much so, I think our oh, there, I can see you all there. Make sure you check out your baskets, everybody. There's 40, or rather there were. Massive congratulations. We're going to allow the call centre to catch up because there is loads. And I will be bringing you the white ones shortly. Remember as well, with your masterclass project, you also get the amazing instructions and demonstrations from lovely Yvonne. So we're going to be talking about that, and this piece that you're going to get the tutorial for. Yeah. So, Yvonne, take it away. Okay. Look at these. Oh my goodness.
Can you believe it?
They're amazing.
That one is just, I'd put that on its own, I think, if I was doing it.
Amazing.
Right. There's a bit of a story about why I'm showing this demonstration. I was talking to a friend just a few days ago, and we were talking about pearl knotting, and she said, but I am not able to go through pearls twice. I don't want to ream them. I haven't got a reamer. And I hadn't thought about it before, because normally I use French wire and I ream the pearl, the first or second, first and second maybe, and take the cord through twice. So I thought, well, I'll start off by using the culottes or clamshells, which you don't need to go through, because there must be lots of people out there like that. They don't want to go through the pearls twice. So I'm going to make a start by doing that. So
and you get this silk as well, don't you?
You get the silk, and actually the silk comes with the pearls we've just been showing, and this is what was left over. But first of all, just start by giving your silk a little stretch like that. I've done this because I've used it before. So what I'm going to start with is a culotte. Now at the beginning you take your needle through from the inside, through the hole in the centre, and bring your silk through. Now I've tied a knot on the end of this. You can try 1 knot, 2 knots. In fact, I didn't realise Susie was doing it yesterday. I noticed Susie was doing it, and she put a crimp bead inside,
yes,
which is also a really, really good idea. So any of those suggestions you can use. Now, I've got a pair of tweezers here. You can go to the thicker part of your tweezers and squeeze it together if you want to. Or, actually, taking a step back, if you want to put a dab of glue in there, then this is the time you do it, before you close up the clamshell. So I'm going to use just a pair of flat nose pliers, just for speed, and it's as simple as that. They go together so easily. And you wait for the glue to dry, and then you would cut off that extra little bit of thread that's showing. Now, another explanation about the way I've done this pearl necklace. You can stop at the pearl stage, and you can use it as a bracelet. Just don't connect it to a connector. Okay. You can just stop when you've done all the pearls, enough to fit around your wrist, add the clasp, and you've don't need to go any further if you don't want to. But I wanted to separate these out because they're so beautiful in their own right. I wanted to separate them out more than with a knot.
Yeah.
But I wanted the drape of not just putting in a space bead.
Yes.
So I wanted the drape of a knot, but I wanted more than a knot separating them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So basically what I did was I used spacer beads and knots. So I started off by putting a spacer bead on first. When your little tinker, get through.
It's been a tinker.
Well, I've used this needle before, so it's a bit crooked at the end. There we go. So then I put on my first, and this is all in the description, or in the PDF there. So move everything out of the way. So you need, just to do the pearl knotting piece, you need very, very little material. Now for my first knot, so what I did was, I did a knot, a spacer bead, another knot, and a pearl.
Would
and
you like
just
me to slide that round?
Kept repeating that.
There you go.
So here, yeah. So it's a knot, a pearl, a knot, a spacer bead, a knot, a pearl, and so on, all the way around. Mm-hmm. So I think it just separates them out so nicely. Now, just the normal overhand knot that I normally do, I use tweezers to do my knots. But you don't have to. You can do it in your preferred way. If you prefer to use an awl, then you can do. But to use a pair of tweezers, you take the as close up to the spacer bead as you can. You take the thread that's coming out of the spacer bead through the loop that you've made, and you just pull it tight like that. Then what I like to do is, that's just sprung open on me obviously, what I like to do is then just drag the knot very, very closely up to your pearl or your spacer bead, whichever it is you're using. Then next we come to the beautiful pearls. Where's my other end? Here we go. I've got too much thread here really. So then the next thing we do is go through, where's the hole? Go through the beautiful pearl.
Look at that pearl.
That's incredible, isn't it?
They're stunning.
Come on, needle, don't let me down. They work very hard, don't they, these needles?
They
When
do.
you use them for more than one project. They get a bit wibbly wobbly, but you can always cut the end off if it gets too bad.
Yeah, shorten them.
Yeah, so there we've got our first spacer bead, a knot, a pearl. I'm going to do another overhand knot, exactly the same.
Mark was talking about that. As long as the actual needle on your silk is longer than the gemstone that you're knotting, it doesn't matter if you cut them down.
No, it doesn't, not at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all. So then we do exactly the same, except we hold it up tight next to the pearl. Give it a little ratchet. Take the tweezers out. Pull it up tight, and so on.
Look at that, perfect.
Shall I do some more? Have we got
Yeah,
time?
go on, yeah.
Okay. So then we literally just follow the same pattern now. We just put on a spacer bead. And I think I've not used this method before, where I've used a spacer bead and a knot. And I think it's a really, really nice effect.
Yeah, it's giving the pearls even more space, aren't they?
I usually use either a knot or a spacer bead, but I shall certainly use this again because I think it's lovely the way it's spaced. So we've got to do another overhand knot. There we go. And once you get into the rhythm of this, it goes really quickly. So we hold in the tweezers the silk that's coming out of the space bead, pull it tight. You will do it slower and more carefully than I'm doing, but I've obviously haven't got all the time in the world. And then slide that up to your spacer bead, and then you're ready to put on your next pearl. Now at the end, what you do is you get your other clamshell culotte. This time you don't go in through the top, you go in through the back, and I'll show you how I knot this as well using the tweezers. So
have we got any of those clamshells? Because
we've had ever such a lot on lately, haven't we?
Because I love those.
Yeah,
they make such a difference.
They are so good.
Adam was just trying to be Ross then, pretending to be Ross. You sounded more like Liam. You sound sounds more like Liam than he does Ross, doesn't he? Yeah.
Right. So obviously I've only done one here, but just to show you how it works. So you go in from the other side on this. Then you do your overhand knot. But at this point, you take your tweezers and you actually take your tweezers. Let me see if I can go, which way I can go so that you can see what I'm doing. Take your tweezers right inside that clamshell. Like that. So, no, don't go around the back. Right, so because you're using your tweezers, you can actually pull that knot tight, which you can't with just using your hands.
No.
So you pull that tight in there, do exactly the same thing, do your second knot if you choose to, or put your crimp bead on, another dab of glue, close it up, and then you can take it from there. So you can either leave it as a bracelet, as I said. I have described in the PDF how I made the connector, and I've also described how I just do the two.
Oh, it's a 3-pager.
I know, there's quite a lot of instructions.
Bless
but I have
you.
pointed out where you can stop for the bracelet. If you want to make you see, you don't even have to make your own connector. We sell beautiful connectors. We sell lovely decorative big jump rings. So you don't have to make your own. And that does look quite substantial, that connector. But actually, once you've punched a big hole out of the middle. It actually saves you a lot of silver, to be fair. And then the rest is I've used 6mm outer diameter jump ring.
So there's
just
actually
2 in 2.
multiple techniques in this one. In this one
I had
instruction.
to put a technique, so I put pearl knotting because that's basically what I started with. And if you stop at the bracelet, that's the method you use.
But you
can continue if you want to. So I've tried to take you through each stage.
Amazing. Yvonne, you are wonderful. You really are. Absolutely amazing. You can see again the list of what you will need. Now, you get these instructions alongside the purchase of your project. That's available upon dispatch of your order when you go to your order history, and then it'll say download content. You can either save it or you can print it off, whichever you wish. But actually, there's lots of techniques. Do you know what I would do when I was getting this back? Because I always talk about making a catalogue of these instructions. I'd put pearl knotting and this and that and this, because you've actually got lots of techniques.
I wasn't sure whether I just had to use one technique.
That's not a criticism, my darling.
So I went.
I'm just saying, Yvonne's got so much knowledge. It's in 3 pages there. Now, stock update on these pearls. Right. How many? 9.
Oh.
So if your name is Zoe, Helen, Maker, Eunice, Anne, Nicolette, Sorry, Funme, Peter and Sharon, Lynn, Cumbria, Fife, James, Susan or Oxfordshire, I've got 9 left. That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. There was only 40. And genuinely, I don't mind saying this, my personal opinion is these are some of the best pearls you've seen here at JewelleryMaker.
You won't regret it. You'll be delighted when you open the box.
The lustre is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Well done, everybody. And these are that natural pink. So here they are. Look at the split payment. 38... What's that? £39.80. And the clasp as well is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Do you know, I think we've taken inspiration here from Charlie. Because Charlie used to do those clasps.
Did he?
But smaller.
What do you reckon that clasp would be? It's got to be nearer £50, hasn't it?
I reckon so.
I would have thought
the quality of the clasp is making up at least 25% of that price. If I was making a
special piece for someone and I wanted to buy a special clasp, I wouldn't expect to pay less than that, would you?
No, because look how well crafted this is. Obviously, it'll be easier to use when you've got it knotted.
Yeah, it is actually, yes.
But look, you basically feed it. Can you imagine that's a whale? Oh. Oh. It is.
It's eating a fishy.
Look. How beautiful that clasp is. And it's not small, so if you've struggled with clasps in the past...
It's substantial.
Much easier to actually get hold of.
Yeah, because you haven't got a tiny little bit to pinch with.
No.
If you've got long nails, you've got something to get hold of where you squeeze it, haven't you?
Absolutely. So comes with the velvet box, comes with the silk, comes with the beautiful clasp, comes with these amazing pearls. Manchester's just snapped up too. Susan, June, Barbara, London, Davinia, Pamela, Wendy, Cumbria, Jeanette, Alison, Swansea, Janice, Devon, Maker in London, Jane. There's loads of you there for the final 4. I'll leave those with you, but I'm so excited about these pearls. Normally, I have to say, I'd normally gravitate towards the pinks, and I love them both. If your budget allows, do it without hesitation. They're just the brightest that I've ever seen.
Incredible.
Absolutely
incredible.
So you get your silk. This is as rare as hen's teeth as well, the white silk.
Yeah, I was just going to say it comes with a different colour just to match.
That's as rare as hen's teeth. Hang on.
I love natural silk.
Me too. You get the same clasp. Huge. You get... Wait a minute. Get the box.
So if you do only want to take it to the bracelet stage, you've got your presentation box as well.
But I'm just going to get a piece of paper.
And if not, you've got it for future use.
Yeah, another project.
Yeah.
Right, check this out. Again, let's go through each pearl because they are incredible. Ready? When we talk about lustre, can you see that mirror-like lustre that I was referencing?
Gosh, that's certainly showing up on the screen, isn't it?
They are absolutely incredible. Now, let's get down. Really, Ross?
Get down to Bargain Town.
It is Bargain Town. Look at the quality of the pearls. Every single one. Just incredible. Look at this. Sorry, I've gone all squeaky. It's because you've got that full, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but there's a full spectrum of colour because of the lustre, the thickness of the
rainbow,
nacre.
isn't it?
Yes. Oh, look at that. One of those really beautiful fish with the fluffy tails. Looks like one of those. Look at this. In 1 minute, jewellery makers, we're going to take this even lower. Just absolutely amazing. There's 40 available. If there's any of these pearl projects left, I shall be joining you on it because they are true. That one's amazing. Truly, truly incredible. Ticking every single one of your 5 virtues.
If you want to make a single pendant and earrings, you are spoiled for choice if you want to hand-pick them, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm just singling that because I like the shape. It reminds me of... Is it one of those Japanese fighting fish? They're very beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like that. Look how amazing. But again, the folds of beautiful nacre. 22 seconds, jewellery makers. We are taking it lower. Look at the quality of them.
Do you know, I don't even mind if earrings don't match, if they're not identical. It doesn't matter, does it?
No, I agree. I agree. That's the joy.
It really is. That's what I feel too.
Good luck, everybody. The white, I mean, I've never seen that colour. That brightness, that thickness, that mirror-like lustre. We're going even lower. Good luck to you all. We've got 40, or rather we had, without even looking at the call screens, I'm going to guess these. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'd pay that for one of those pearls.
£149.
I would pay that for one.
Actually, I don't think that was the price you told me this morning when we came in.
No, it is. No, you're right, it isn't. It isn't. It's unbelievable. It is lower. You're right there, Yvonne.
It is lower.
You are right. It's Ross, he's a tinker. He's a tinker. Yeah. A rascal, some might say.
He's going to get himself into trouble.
Oh my goodness me, look at the quality of these
pearls.
Look
at those.
We had 40 available opportunities. You get the instructions as well, everybody. Plus you can get hold of this on your 0% interest.
Do you know, if you sell, that box is perfect for the presentation and the photograph there, isn't it?
Yeah, perfect. There's 10 of them left, everybody. There you all are. Amazing. I'm not surprised they've gone nuts. Lynn's got hers. London's got hers. Jeanette, Janice, London, Pamela, Devon's got 2. Manchester, getting 2 also. Marion, Alison, well done to you. Karen, you've got yours. Cumbria getting 2. Mary, Susie, Margaret, Agnes, Helen, Alice, Alan, and new customers, Patricia. I'm not surprised.
That's our Susie.
It is. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Look at the quality of the pearls.
They are incredible.
Where's that one?
You've got your favourite.
I have got a favourite. I'd turn this one 100% into a single pendant. I think it's that one. I don't know. There's loads on here, to be fair. It wasn't that one, was it? That's the thing. There's that many beautiful
favourites.
Yeah, that one looks like one of those fish, doesn't it? The Japanese fighting fish. Amazing.
You were showing those to me, I think, either the last time I was in or very, very recently. It was on air.
Clearly, I have an obsession with fish that I didn't know about.
Can't remember why we were talking.
I actually showing you those fish?
We must have been selling. We were selling a jadeite fish, weren't we?
They are beautiful fish, though. Fish are beautiful. Look what you started me on now.
No, it was a fluorite fish.
It was a fluorite fish.
That's why
fish. I don't just...
it wasn't randomly showing me.
No, there was a story behind it, Adam. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Truly beautiful. Well done. We only had a couple of those left. Now, I tell you what, we're going to sneak in. And again, this is a bit sneaky. Because... we're not meant to repeat anything from the 8 o'clock hour. However, we did yesterday, didn't we, Ross? We did, and the day before that. But that's because there are certain opportunities. If we've got quantity and they're so beautiful, I'm going to assume on the weekend you have a little bit of a lie-in, some of you anyway. And if you did have a lie-in, then you might have missed out on this opportunity. And we're going to repeat it because it was also look insanely beautiful with Yvonne's projects. Now, these will... We've got 40 left. Totally natural, 4mm black spinel. Just amazing. It is that ultimate red carpet glamour, isn't it?
When I get the chance to see them close up this time.
Yeah, look at that.
They're gorgeous.
And I guess we shouldn't really have favourites. However, of all the black gemstones, black spinel is always up there as my favourite.
Do you know, on the necklace that I've made, I did a knot, a spacer bead, a knot. You could do a knot, a black spinel, nice. And another knot, and that would really highlight
Now
it.
you're talking. Loving that. Absolutely loving that. Again, they look amazing with those pearls. I've got 40 of these left, everyone, but they're too beautiful to not recap effectively. And I don't think many of you will just be getting the one of them, because I also remember quite vividly, Ross, what you took these to this morning. We'll do it in one price crash. Let's just say he's a tinker. There it is. £9.99 for
good size as well.
Yes, you could literally just do that, couldn't you?
Yes,
turn them into simple bracelets.
Absolutely.
So beautiful. Maybe one of your elephant charm spaces that we had earlier on, or some of your Sleeping Beauty. That would be nice as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, with one of those little connectors.
Look at that. There was 40 available. Yeah. A frenzy on the phone lines already. Well done. Sarah, Kathy, Margaret getting 3. Angela, well done to you. Barbara, Marion, Alison, Maureen, Karen, County Antrim, Christine. Hello to you all. Fun Me in Essex. Make sure you are checking out your baskets. Perfect for tassels, perfect for spacers, perfect as an alternative to your knots, perfect as a standalone gemstone.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah. Well, we show that piece of jewellery with Jennifer Alistair, don't we? Where it's a really simple... And I only reference that piece in particular because it's just like one rosary-linked strand. Really, really simple. But it's the black spinel that's
the star of the show.
Yeah, 100%. It's on the verge of selling out. Now, as closing the show, we're going to do a replay on your 3mm. So we shouldn't really be doing this, the 8 o'clock hour. The reason why they're as on a time restraint is because we take them extra low. However, we'll do it anyway. Beautiful 3mm. Oh, stunning.
I'd need them both. I wouldn't be able to choose.
No, not me.
Mind you, a bit like the pearls. I don't know how people have managed to make a choice.
I'm going to leave it down to our jewellery maker audience to decide which one
you're having.
Yeah, it'll all be down to terms of availability, I think. Look at those. Nice. Again, faceted to perfection. I've just noticed the location of these. So you can get Thai sapphire, for example, Thai ruby. Did you know that Thailand is one of like the faceting global hubs of the world? We used to deal a lot directly in Thailand. Yeah, it's estimated that I think it's like 90% of the world's ruby and sapphire will go through Thailand at some point. Even if it's not mined there, it'll be faceted
for processing.
There. Yeah, it'll be faceted there. So I'm not surprised that these are cut to perfection because they have got quite similar gemological traits, haven't they? They're very durable.
Absolutely, yeah.
£6.99 only. Christine, Kathy, Anne, Sue, Devon, Eunice, County Antrim, Cynthia. We're running out of time this morning.
All the people who are out doing their food shopping this morning.
That's it, they're back now. They're all well stocked, feet up. Yeah, lovely. Got a nice cup of tea. And you're going to watch the Jewellery Maker show back on repeat. Yeah. And it was worth watching back, because it's been wonderful today. Lovely, Yvonne, when are you back with us, darling?
4th of March.
4th of March. I don't know if that's
No, I don't know what day it is, to be honest.
Well, fingers crossed, and we can't wait for anyway, for that date. Now, I'm back with you tomorrow bright and early. We've got the lovely Natalie joining us as well, so that'll be wonderful, and an absolute super Sunday as always. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Congratulations on the pearls and everything that we brought you today, the giant clam, and I'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
Hi, it's Debbie Kershaw. I'm back with you on Monday the 19th of February with the most beautiful projects. In the 9am I have these incredible malachite projects with matching connectors, and there's also an amazing pearl one, absolutely stunning. I'm going to be showing you how to make this bubble style pearl necklace, and in the masterclass I have the most amazing Larimar earring kit. So all of the findings are sterling silver, and there's lots of really interesting earring findings, and the Larimar is just beautiful. So I hope you can join me on Monday the 19th at JM.
Lovely jewellery makers. Sorry, I'm laughing because we were just talking about our amazing camera crew who you stay fairly stationary, don't you, for 5 hours. I said, I don't think I could do it because I'd get all dizzy. And I was going, I would if I stood there that long. I reckon I'd faint or pass out was the words I used. And Adam was like, don't be so dramatic. It's like, no, I would. I've actually fainted at 5 weddings. 5 weddings. Just because you stood, aren't you, in the same spot. And they're normally in the summer, so it's hot. Yeah. See? I tell the truth. Tell the truth. No, and I was also credited our camera team as well. Anyway, I digress. Because we have got an absolutely super Saturday. Honestly, so much so I had to wear some of the jewellery, literally. So I know. Take one for the team. Amazing, amazing goodies from start to finish. And I am joined by the very lovely, the uber talent that is beautiful Yvonne.
Good morning.
You're
nice
right, my darling.
Yes, thank you. We've got some lovely things.
We really do. We really do, and you as well. So that's always wonderful
kind.
to have
Thank
in the
you.
studio.
It's nice to be here. I love coming here.
Oh, Yvonne.
Oh, don't.
Your kits today.
I know. I'm being completely spoiled. I really have. I've so enjoyed working with both the projects.
Oh, well, we're looking at your 9 o'clock projects right now.
Okay.
And you mentioned there's been quite a reaction.
Yes,
to these.
Lots of interest in those. Yes,
wow.
Because we bring in the silver. As well, and all the little solderable elements as well.
All the accents and things. And there's spinner rings. So the tool that you can see behind is the spinner ring tool.
It is.
So they're
a flairer tool.
A flairer tool.
A ring
so it means
flare.
that the rings in the centre can actually oscillate.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, the little ones in the centre they spin.
Yeah.
And and the bigger ones, the inner ones are flared top and bottom, so they don't fall off.
They're so beautiful.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
So beautiful. And we've got everything that you need, plus the instructions, don't forget, with Yvonne's project. So if you've never used a tool like this before, then you've got, walking and talking you through how to create such pieces. Plus you'll get the demonstration as well in the 9 o'clock hour.
And in the demonstration, I do have a special little tip that I found out while using it.
Ooh.
So I'll share that with everybody.
A top tip?
Yeah, top tip.
Amazing. Well, we look forward to that. So that's at 9 o'clock today. Your 12 o'clock kits. And I'm just going to put this one out there. They are some of the best pearls I've ever seen.
I know.
Unbelievable, the reaction just from the gallery
then.
They are
unbelievable, absolutely. They're incredible.
Oh my goodness. Now we've got 2 projects in the 12 o'clock hour and you can see them displayed in that lovely silver box. You've got the white and then you've got the natural pink, but I don't know what the graphics say, but they are some of the brightest luster pearls I've ever seen.
The luster on them is incredible.
They're mirror-like, aren't they?
I put them ready to photograph. And even on the photograph on the PDF, the luster just shines through.
Look at this recording. And that's these are obviously the purple or coloured pearls, I should say, because you've got pistachios in there too. The white, honestly, these are insane.
But it's not only the pearls.
No, look at these. Oh my goodness me. And what Yvonne's alluding to
there on the graphics there
is that unbelievable clasp, which is kind of like a broad bean shape.
It is exactly like a bean. And it's a nice, Ross was saying this morning, it's a nice chunky one, which goes with the size of the pearls perfectly.
Well, also if you struggle with certain clasps, you're not going to struggle, you know, you're not going to struggle with this.
You literally just press
squeeze
them together. Yes, just squeeze it, and they just go. Not that I've ever been in one, but you can imagine the door on a Rolls Royce closing.
Yes.
It's got that sort of click.
Yeah. No, I've not been in one either. I've not been in one. Adam's got a roller, so, you know, is that what they call them, rollers? Do they call them rollers? I think they do. Yeah, Adam's is parked in the car park, so you can have a little go. Talking of Rolls Royce, you know, I found this really lovely, so totally digressing. You know, on Instagram you see all these adverts.
Yes.
I found this really lovely company, and they make, I'm a fan of slippers. I love slippers.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a running joke in our house how many pairs of slippers I own. It's not far off probably the same amount of pairs of shoes.
No.
I love slippers. I love them.
You don't go outside in them though, do you?
Sometimes. However, I found this company that makes slippers with the offcuts of the leather that goes into Rolls Royces. I know. So and they're not as expensive as they sound.
Were you tempted?
I bought 2 pairs.
Oh, you did.
One for me, one for my best friend.
Right.
And they weren't that expensive either, because obviously it's recycling, isn't it? Effectively,
yeah.
But they're so lovely.
Oh, I bet they're gorgeous.
So lovely. Yeah.
And I imagine they do lovely colours too.
Yeah, they're really like proper. You know, like the proper old school slippers where they've got the stitching at the front. Yeah, really nice.
Sound amazing. So you can have slippers for best.
Yeah, they're my bestie slippers. They're my bestie slippers.
Sunday best.
See, I love them. I think if I could wear slippers all day long, I would.
Yeah,
I totally would.
Well, here nobody would know.
Nobody would know. Nobody would know. Anyway, so that's your 12 o'clock. Stunning pearls. And another thing we've mentioned prior to today's show was that those pearls would look incredible alongside your deal of the day today. Now we have the wonderful Dave stepping into the studio, and you know what, he brings you just the most unbelievable lineups time after time after time. This is something that we've never done before. I'm very, very excited about. It's the giant clam shell for the the ones that the Ariel comes out of, like in the Disney characters, the beautifully sculptured kind of frilled clam pearls. It's those in jewellery. Well, I say jewellery, we've also got strands, which I wasn't expecting to see. So look at these across the T-bar, the purest of white that I've ever seen. I'm so excited, Ross. We've got them in the different sizes and they're full strand. We also, and you know, I had to do this. Excuse the scratches on the back of my hand. I'll try and cover those up. But look at this ring. That's circled with amazing natural spinel.
Oh, it's spinel, is it? I was looking at it earlier. I wasn't sure what those stones were.
How beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Unbelievable. So we have the matching ring, and we've got drops. We've got additional clasps. Again, I think they would be absolutely perfect with Yvonne's project today at 12 o'clock. So now, before we even mention the early bird, by the way, Ross is confessing that he's made an error. Okay. Oh, a fatal error. If I look on my star-by sheet, yes. Gold-plated sterling silver spacer elephant beads. 60 available at the lowest price of $19.99, which is amazing. If you go to the website, I think I know what's going on here. Oh, you've done that, Ross. So normally we like to crash the price, don't we? Well, that's your early bird price. You might as well shop ahead on these, everybody. Little elephant beads. Elephants are so popular in every aspect whenever we see them on our shows, be that in like a tassel. We've had little spaces, we've even had elephants on a strand before, and they always sell out, so I would encourage shopping ahead on those. Not massive quantities. We've got 52 of the gold and 31 of the rose, so shop ahead on those. You've got your own little, and if you notice as well on that recording, they're all different. The elephants are all different. You've got different trunk angles. Look how lovely they are. Different trunks. You've got one upturned trunk, haven't you? You've got one kind of half. And then you've got the matriarch right at the bottom. There we go.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, amazing. Look how detailed they are. They're brand new and they are precious metal as well. Amazing. Absolutely loving those. So we've got them in all 3 colours, so I would encourage shopping ahead on those, everybody. Yeah, and I will talk about elephants as well, because every opportunity there is to talk about elephants.
They're so beautiful, aren't they? And they're such nice natured creatures too.
Amazing.
Aren't
They've
so
got to be up
gentle.
there. Got to be up there in terms of favourite animals on the planet, haven't they?
Definitely.
Elephants, orangutans, giraffes, dolphins. They've got to be up there as well. I don't know, text in. That's a good texting topic, isn't it?
Yeah,
what's your favourite animal? Bruce, I reckon you'll be able to give us a good one on this. What's your favourite animal?
Cat.
A cat. A cat's your favourite, yeah? They're very aloof. Is that why you like those? Like you, like Bruce is aloof, he says. What's your favourite animal, Yvonne?
Well, I have 2 cats, but I like little meerkats.
Meerkats
They're
are great.
so cute.
They are great, aren't they? They are funny, yeah. Meerkats are funny. Everyone wants to see the meerkats if you go to the zoo.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've got to say dogs are my favourite,
Yeah, I
but
love
if we're
dogs
talking
too.
about wildlife, I'm partial to a sloth. I like a sloth.
So
I think
amazing.
sloths are very relatable.
Yeah.
I can relate to a sloth. Have I got a story? Has Adam got a story about animals? He was charged at by a sloth. You were charged. Elephant, sloth, they're very different. Adam was charged at by an elephant. When? In India? Oh no, what did you do? Ran away. As you would. As you would. Oh, there you go.
Obviously.
He hid in a bush. Were you on your own? You were some guys, right. What, a guide? Were you like in a group? Right, okay, they were in a group, don't worry, it was. So you didn't just go off, just wandering into...
It wasn't solo.
Yeah, in that instance, they obviously didn't take to you, Adam, for some reason. Because it is unusual for them to charge. Isn't it? Oh, it had a baby, so it's been
they get
all
very
protective. That's
don't
why.
they? Yeah.
And clearly, Adam, they saw you as a threat. Clearly, it was a wild elephant, not.
It was like Bruce met a stag on the road. He was telling me this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, they're amazing, aren't they? Stags.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely huge.
It was.
Were you driving to work and?
Yeah, it was a surprise.
And they just stand there, don't they? I've had a similar encounter. So when I was driving back from my mum and dad's back here, and you drive past the Forest of Dean,
yes,
where there's lots of obviously stags and deer, etc. And I remember it's quite dark, and all of a sudden you just see this giant stag just stood on the side of the road. They're terrifying but beautiful at the same time.
Oh well, we were saying they could do an awful lot of damage to your car.
They certainly could. So, guys, what's your favourite animals, Adam? Elephants are your favourite. Yeah, they've got to be up there. What about you, Roscoe? What's your favourite? An otter or a penguin? Oh. Yeah, otters are cute. In fact, they hold hands when they're floating.
Susan Kelman on her cruise last night, she was with the elephants and with the penguins and the seals and the orcas were swimming. It was a beautiful. I don't normally watch it.
Watching the orcas after the penguins and the seals?
Yeah. Oh, no, they weren't after them. No,
that's right.
They were just playing about in the sea. It was just gorgeous.
I mean, I know it happens, but you're just like,
I bet lots of people were watching that last night. It was very good.
They're beautiful animals too, aren't they?
Very beautiful. And very slow and elegant, which is not what you'd expect, really.
No, not at all. Very smart as well. Now, text in. That can be our text in topic today, Roscoe. Favourite animals. favourite animals. I think your sort of domestic pets are going to be up there, aren't they?
Of course.
But maybe outside the box.
That's
if it was,
we love them.
We love our furry friends, absolutely. Right then, shall we get cracking? I'm going to start with. I was looking at this. What did you say? Yeah, I was looking at this earlier on. It's a lovely colour. Very paparazzi-esque, actually. Yeah, very much so. Paparazzi, coming at you. Sorry, Adam said that and I repeated it. I regret it deeply now. Do you remember them? Showing our age now, aren't we? Look at that beautiful... a beautiful connect. You've got that wonderful cyan red. It is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of ways that you can use this, obviously. You can connect multiple strands together. You could maybe use it in a ring or a bracelet or, like I said, knot, macrame, all of the above. Get your messages in, everybody. We'd love to hear from you. The graphics say orange. I'm going to say this is more red myself. It's a burns. It's a burns. Sorry, we do. What was his name from EastEnders? What was his name? Frank Butcher, that's it. Frank. Burns. Go on, Bruce, I feel like you could do this really well.
That's a while ago.
What, Frank Butcher?
Yeah. There you go. That was really good. Told you. Pet, 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 pet. It's £1, everybody. Make sure you're checking out. Maker's got 5. Neil and Linda, and Rachel also getting 4. Well done. Good morning, everybody. It's lovely to be with you this Saturday morning. It's the weekend. It's time to party. Well, no, it is, isn't it? Because we love working on the weekends. Yeah, we love it. Love it. Absolutely love it, because there's no bosses. It's just us. It is just us. Well done, everybody. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Lots and lots and lots to sell. I've just realised there was a bit of fluff on that. Yours won't come with fluff. Shall we do some lapis lazuli and beautiful pyrite? Amazing. Lovely cut, this one. Amazing cut. You've kind of got that really delicate twist. Savvy shoppers... Oh,
it's actually really quite heavy, isn't it? That I picked it up earlier. It's really lovely.
The pyrite's a nice dense stone, isn't it?
It's really substantial.
Yvonne, it's also a burns.
No,
it is.
Wow. One band.
Burns. I can't do it, and I end up giving myself a croaky throat. Hello, Rachel. My favourite are mice. They're very cute. And get a bad press. I agree.
Oh,
I agree. I don't mind mice. I like mice. They are very cute. I'm not sure how I'd feel about them being in my house.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's what we tend to think of, which makes us squirm a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like... Sloth is my spirit animal, says Lisa. Mine too, lovely. Mine too. I think... Have you seen my sloth impression, Lisa? Do you want to see it?
I haven't.
Do you want to see my sloth impression? You know, I've done this a few times, and I always regret doing it. Adam says it's the best thing to do. Right, okay, wait a minute. I love them. Spirit animal. I'm with you on that one, Lisa. Well done. Let's do what, sorry? Moonstone nuggets? I don't see any moonstone nuggets. I definitely don't. Look, it's not me on this occasion. No. No, okay. No, there's no nuggets. There's no nuggets. We've got a recording, don't worry. There you go. They've sold out anyway. Lots of you shop down on those ones. Beautiful adolescence, literally, that glides across the surface of them. Well done. Well done. Adam to the rescue with the recording. Told you. Don't have them, though, you know. It's okay. We've got the photograph. Well done, everyone. If you keep an eye on the website, it is busy this Saturday morning. It's lovely to have your company, but lots and lots and lots of sellouts already. So all the W's at JewelleryMaker.com. There's still more £1 deals, by the way, so you can shop ahead on those also. Lots of sellout, sold out. Sold out. All in a row, sold out. Look at all those. Oh, we're just going to chat for the rest of the hour because, look, pretty much everything's sold out. What do you reckon about 50% of the deals have sold out, Ross? Whole row of pounds there, look. Yeah. Burns.
Excuse me.
Every time I do that, it makes me cough. There you go. And loads of deals to bring you throughout the course of this Saturday morning. We're going to have a lot of fun as well. Keep those favourite animal text messages coming through. Don't forget that when you get to the top, you've got the elephants. And remember, that is their early bird price tag, so we've already crashed these. Ross, no, it's no we, Ross. I'm just saying, you know, Adam doesn't enter the products into the system. You know, Bruce doesn't do it, Yvonne doesn't do it, I don't do it.
Yeah, we as a team.
Yvonne, she's such a team player, amazing. Yvonne. It was all you, Ross. It was all you. But shop ahead on those, everybody, to guarantee your success. We love elephants, don't we? Absolutely love the elephants. Okay, moving on. What should we move on to? Should we do a close-out deal on some beautiful white jadeite? Okay, is that the Haigu that I can see? Amazing. So this is Imperial White Jadeite, once upon a time reserved solely for royalty, of course. Ours is not dyed, is not bleached, is not polymer impregnated. Totally and utterly natural. I mean, for me, Yvonne, I would be setting a stone in the centre of that.
Me too, definitely.
How amazing would that be?
A sparkly red stone, I think. Ooh,
very nice. Well, funny enough, actually, we've got some lovely rubies coming up in this hour. So, yeah, just set one little stone in the centre.
Definitely.
We shouldn't be saying the word closeout alongside any jadeite. We all know that this is the top 10 rarest, one of the top 10 rarest gemstones in the world. We all know that it's one of the top 10 most expensive, particularly now more so than ever. So, when we launched this, 149? No! Over 300 sold at this next price crash. We have 20 remaining, 300 already sold. Well, I'm not surprised 300 sold at $49.99. I was happy at the 149 previously. I mean, if you pop along somewhere, you know, your Pillar and Stone, your Mason and Kay, you're not going to see it at £50. If enough of you put this in your basket, we're going to do a closeout deal, jewellery makers. Ross is willing. Oh my goodness, I've just heard the potential deal if enough of you are there. It is worthwhile you joining us on the web and on the phone lines. So, I'm not going to mention what Ross has just said, because he says, I want to see how many of you trust him, but just take my reaction as a gauge. We have, did you say 20 or 30? 20. If there's enough of you joining us on the web, Lorna trusts you. Lorna completely trusts you, see, Roscoe, as does County Antrim. You don't have to check out yet. You don't have to check out. Use this 60 seconds. Gigi in California trusts you, Ross. Hi, Gigi. That's it. That's it. Nobody else trusts you, Ross. Nobody else trusts you. That's it. Hang on. Ross's mum is watching this morning and even she doesn't trust him. Melanie, you trust Ross. Is your fiancé watching? Yeah? If she is, she's not on. Rachel does, though. Rachel in Somerset trusts you. Yeah, you go. Ross's mum doesn't and Ross's fiancé doesn't.
They know something we don't know.
Yeah. Tracy in Powys does. Tracy in Powys trusts you. We need 20 of you on the phone lines or on the app. 10 more people. 10 more people to join us, and then we will take it. Look, it made me gasp. Let's just put it that way. The price that Ross said is amazing. If there's enough of you there. Bearing in mind, not nearly enough. We still need 10 people. We still need 10 people. Chantal and Christine have just joined us. Okay. Now, Julie and Tracy. How does half price sound? Yeah, for Imperial, white, natural jadeite. If there's enough of you, we will half that price. Remember, over 300 of these have sold. What? At $49.99? Which is unbelievable, isn't it? In 37 minutes. Minutes? It's gonna disappear in 37 seconds, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's gonna be a sellout. Easily, if you do what you're saying, Ross. Half that price. Gloria trusts you, Ian trusts you, Rachel trusts you, Lynn trusts you, and Cumbria as well. I trust you, Ross. I do trust you. 35 of you have it in your baskets. Are you ready? See how quickly these sell out. 300 natural Type A Burmese genuine jadeites, £24.99. Over 300 sold at the original amazing deal that was $49.99. I mean, let's not lose sight of the fact, we joke, you know, and all joking aside, this is one of the world's rarest gemstones, and also the Burmese mine, hundreds of years and history done in 2020. It's mined out. You know, if it's in the top 5 rarest gemstones in the world prior to that knowledge, what is it now? I don't know. I really should research it. I keep asking the question. I should. I know it was in the top 5 before the closure, so what's it going to be now?
Exactly.
You know, but jadeite is one of the gemological anomalies in effect. It's so rare, and it's only created because of the movement of tectonic plates. Well done, Ian, snapping up 4 of these at that unbelievable price tag. Christine, you've got yours. County Antrim. I've got Maker, Karen, Denise, Gloria, Lynn, Rachel, Tracy, Julie, Chantal, another Tracy, Rachel, Melanie, Gigi, Lorna. £24.99. But if I just flip it over, look, it's not a small haigu by any stretch of the imagination. You can also see that lovely translucency, that fine crystal structure.
Obviously, that colour will go with anything, won't it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let me just for a second, I wonder, because you said a big pop of red.
Yeah, I think
didn't
red
you?
in the centre.
Maybe if I kind of
sparkly, yeah, something sparkly.
just imagine. Can you see it through there? Can you? If I position it right? No, you can't. I tell you what, you will be able to see through. Imagine.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, pop a diamond in the centre. Or,
wow, that would be very special.
Or you could even get your calibrated stones from us here at JewelleryMaker.
Yeah.
So you give it the measure.
And the little the bezel cups to put them in.
Yeah, the mount. So how amazing would that be as a piece of jewellery,
I bet
JewelleryMakers?
that strand would go through the centre as well.
Probably.
So you could really just do a lark's head knot.
Feed it through.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, we've still got 12 available within our vault. There's 35 of you with it in your basket. Oh, I tell you what, just because we can't have 12 of them left, we've over 300 of these are sold previously. Look, let's just get them gone. You're about to see one of the most unbelievable deals on Imperial White Jadeite in a haigu. You've got 1 minute at this price, though. And that means everybody that's already confirmed and checked out, you also get this price reduction. That's ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous, isn't it? £30 off what was already an amazing price. We're making friends, absolutely. Make sure they do check out. You've got 51 seconds. I'll have to move on from this. I mean, look at the quality. Again, you can see that smooth lustre. That indicates a very fine, closely compact crystal structure rather than the coarse, where it becomes much more opaque and much more mottled. Still beautiful, don't get me wrong, still very much valuable, but ideally you want that melting ice cube-like lustre. It's the purest of whites, and I'll never, ever be able to get my head around the fact that this is a gemstone that has been within the ground for millions of years, and yet look how pure that is.
And the polishing is absolutely beautiful on it, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Sorry, Ross, what was that? Ross is just saying, I was hoping the clock would speed up because I've just looked at the screen and said it's Type A White Jadeite in pure white, and it's under £20. He said, you know, it's just that moment of realisation. It's just dawned on him how bad that price was. Well done, everybody. Great for you guys, though, of course. Let's do... now, this comes with a strand, which is beautiful, by the way. Look at that.
Oh, that's
how
lovely.
Faceted jadeite. That alone. So what do we think? 149? I think 149, probably even more. Faceted 8mm rounds.
You don't see faceted very often.
No. Originally, Ross, I was going to say 199 at JewelleryMaker. And it's a long strand too, but you don't just get that. You also get some tassels with sterling silver. You also get the pegs, 2 peg bales. Yeah, can you see those there? Let me scooch them over a bit, that's better. But you also get a carved and drilled Hamza hand.
Oh, wow.
And you also get an all-seeing eye. You get everything. Wow. So this is like a mini project. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So I think we can work it out. Let me just double check. So you put your peg bales, of course, in the top of your pendants. Obviously, you can use your faceted Type A jadeite, apple blossom green Type A jadeite as the necklace or the bracelet. And then you've got the additional tassels there as well. Here we go, some examples. Now, we are going to do a massive closeout deal. This is a mini project kit, effectively. I have 10 available. And yeah, 149 just for the strand on its own, I think is amazing. You're looking at it this way. Even if we sort of exclude the peg bales and the tassels, and we just solely look at the jadeite findings here. So a full strand, 2 carvings, that's £50 each, which is amazing. Now, the next price, we've got, how many did you say? 10 available on the nose. And 9 of you already have this in your basket. There's the all-seeing eye, there's the Hamza hand, so both very protective.
That's incredible.
I'm actually lost for words on that, Ross.
There were 3, in the earlier graphic, there were 3 beautiful pieces of jewellery there as well.
That strand shouldn't be $39.99. The Hamza hand shouldn't be $39.99. The all-seeing eye shouldn't be $39.99. And don't forget, you also get sterling silver elements with it too. Apparently, though, the only reasoning behind this deal is because it's been within our vault for 2 years. 2 years. And Ross, he's not happy with that. I agree. No, do you know what I mean? It should be jewellery, though. It should be made into jewellery. We should be working with this. Obviously, when you see opportunities of Type A jadeite moving forward, please know that this is not the correct price, even by our standards. Ella, well done. Manchester, well done. Multi-buying. Lorna, Kathleen, Patricia, amazing. I think it's sold out. I'm not surprised. Yeah. What? Amazing. Now, the other day I brought you a big auction on Guinea Mine. I've only got 20 of these left. With the imminent depletion of Mogok ruby, and it's on the horizon, jewellery makers. If you are a collector, then Mogok should definitely be on your radar. This is what it's all about. Let me just get a white piece of paper because you can see the true amazing colour. When we're talking about ruby, we're talking about that fusion really of like reds and pinks. That's what equates to your pigeon blood. Whilst it's not going to win awards on the most beautiful description, it is what the best ruby in the world would actually look like. And this is totally natural. Now, of the world's ruby, from whatever location, India, Thailand, Mogok, wherever it might be, Guinea, I'm trying to think, Mozambique, all those different locations, it's all about the colour, so it doesn't matter. You can have the most amazing pigeon blood ruby from India that maybe surpasses that of Mogok. So it's all about the quality. Now, of all those locations, less than 5% of the world's ruby is actually natural.
Is that right?
Most of it will either be diffused or Fisher filled or at least heat treated. What you're looking at is part of that 5%.
Wow.
It's totally natural. Now, we brought this to you on Monday at the beginning of the week, and we brought it to you for a massive closeout deal. Now, prior to that show, it had never been any lower than £79.99.
Gorgeous shape too, isn't it?
Stunning. And they're big rubies as well. You can really see that pigeon blood colour. It's not diffused. It's not Fisher filled. And I told you a story, didn't I? I was saying, look, when my daughter's, my eldest daughter was born, she's a July baby, I said, I'm going to treat myself to a ruby ring. And I was, of course, thinking about here at Gemporia, but I fell in love with one that I saw. It was actually a pre-owned piece of jewellery in another jeweller's. I fell in love with it. And I knew I'd have to pay a little bit more because obviously I wouldn't get staff discount. But I don't mind telling you this. They're little tiny Marquise rubies. Tiny Marquise rubies. I think it's in 14 karat gold. Not a big ruby at all. And it's diffused. 100% diffused. I still paid £800. Treated ruby. These are totally natural. And we were previously at $79.99. It's part of our coveted collection. So it's some of the best ruby we've ever purchased in our years.
I would be very tempted to put them with the white pearls we have coming up at midday.
Oh, can you imagine?
Wouldn't they look pretty?
They'd look amazing with Yvonne's pearls.
Yeah.
This is what we did on Monday. The final few that we have. Out of the 160 that we started with, we've actually halved the price. Can you imagine some of your Guinea Mine rubies in amongst them? Wow, talk about luxury. Luxury jewellery. Look at that price tag. Never closed previously lower than $79.99, which is absolutely amazing when we're talking about the natural quality, that pigeon blood colour, and the fact that it is totally natural. It's not even Fisher filled or diffused or even heat treated. Totally natural. To get carat weights like this of ruby, the king of all gemstones, arguably one of the most expensive. For one of those at 39 is amazing. And again, I remember speaking, repeating the story. I asked Steve years ago. I must have been feeling quite brave because it's quite a cheeky question. But I asked Steve Bennett, our founder, years ago, I was like, what's the most expensive gemstone that you've ever bought? And he was like, ruby, hands down, ruby. Really? And it didn't surprise me in the slightest. Ruby can command huge prices, especially when they're of natural quality. £39.99 for the final few of these jewellery makers, so make sure you do check them out. Again, big solitaires, as Yvonne pointed out, and they would be lovely alongside your white pearls that are coming up at 12 o'clock. Amazing.
And we don't see ruby very often, do we?
Well, it's very expensive to source. Now we also have, and these were a big, can I borrow, Bruce, can you pass me Yvonne's amazing pearls, the white ones, just because they're a natural, they just deserve to, they deserve to be together, I think, ahead of that. Thank you, Bruce. So again, was this on the weekend? It was, wasn't it? It was on the weekend. I launched them on Sunday. And over 150 went. They were a previous deal of the day. Now, I'm just going to show you Yvonne's amazing masterclass that's coming up. Some of the best pearls I've ever seen. These are incredible. Mirror light luster. But look at those. And the reason why I've brought those over, they're amazing, aren't they? They're absolutely insane. Look at that luster. But wait until you see the ruby. Natural.
That's incredible.
They did, yeah. Ross is just saying they went far too low in terms of their price point. There are only 20 left, though. Natural red ruby, pigeon blood colour. I don't have the time to go into the big conversation, but we were talking about the quality of the colour. That's insane, isn't it? £14.99. Yeah, Ross is like, that's far too low. These are the 3mm, so the graphics on your screens right now. For the 3mm, look at that colour. But it's not even, I did, yeah. I know. They're just saying how low that price is in the gallery. But it's not just one, is it? It's the whole strand. It's a full 38cm strand.
Being 3mm, there is loads on there. That you can use them and use them and use them. It'll go on forever.
They would also look amazing with your giant clam.
Oh, wouldn't they? Yeah.
Amazing alongside that too. That's coming up with our lovely Dave today. So yeah, if you want that combination. We are talking high-end jewellery here. Look at the back of my hand right now.
Talking summer jewellery there,
oh, my goodness. Giant clam, that's been launched for the first time today. You can see the ring as well, which, we actually accented as well with your red stones. So you've got the giant clam and Yvonne's beautiful white pearls. The perfect combination. I agree, they did go far too low, Roscoe. Phone lines have gone crazy. Are you disappointed? You're not cross, are you? You're just disappointed in me, aren't you? Are you ashamed of me? Oh, they're really disappointed.
Oh, dear.
They're not angry, but they're really disappointed with that price tag. I'm not sorry. There you go. There you go. I'm just gonna channel my inner Tiggy, by the way. I'm gonna be defiant with this. I'm not sorry. That price is really good. It was a deal of the day. It was a deal of the day.
I'm not sorry. That's a typical 3-year-old saying, is I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry. Shall we do? Are we doing the 2mm? Yes. They would be perfect with your projects though, Yvonne.
Yeah, I know, they're incredible.
Oh, if you missed Sunday's show, maybe you had places to be.
Because I think you've got... What I did in my project, I felt that they needed to be separated,
yes.
to be seen individually.
Yes.
And with those, you don't need to put just one in. You can put several in.
Well, the other thing I actually did, I'll show you this. Hang on, bear with. I'm just going to pop that down. Hang on. The other thing I did, Yvonne, because I was saying we've had lots of tassel tops lately, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So I was like, can you imagine? Because you know that Ross is going to know what earrings I'm talking about right now. But can you imagine?
Oh, look at those.
Those in an earring.
Yeah, look at that.
Can you imagine? How beautiful is that? Ross is just saying, do you know what is embarrassing, Elle? You did those 2 strands for less than £30. He says the 3 mil on their own should be that price. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in disagreement, but I think I'm all about the deal. See, Ross, it is mad. It is mad, and that's why 100 of them flew.
The tassels that Susie could make with those.
Oh,
they were beautiful.
Wouldn't they be lovely? Look from there. These are red carpet worthy. That's natural ruby. Not nearly enough to be on the phone. Look at the quality. I mean, I've literally just bunched them together in effect, not even, positioned them out.
They look incredible.
Amazing, aren't they? Yeah. And that's what I was doing. Because we've got that photograph, haven't we, with like the parrot. I think they're Cartier earrings. They're $250,000, by the way. There's a parrot, and then you've got a big tassel of faceted ruby underneath. Look absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know about you, I haven't got a spare £250,000 that I can justify spending buying earrings. Ross is saying, Adam was just saying he'd have to sell his Rolls. Yeah, your Rolls Royce. Hi, Diane in Channel L saying, I can't choose a favourite as all animals are my favourite. But I have been, what's that? A sponsor to a pangolin. I love pangolins. They're so funny, aren't they? Aren't pangolins, they're endangered, aren't they, pangolins? They're the ones with a shell. They've got like this kind of shell. They're very cool. Very, very cute. Hello, Janet Oster saying, hi, JewelleryMaker. I love a giraffe. Probably because I'm actually very short. The views from up there must be amazing. Oh, bless you. Yeah, giraffes are very graceful, aren't they?
Very elegant, aren't they?
Yeah, very graceful. I was asked the other day by... It wasn't the other day. It was a couple of months ago, actually. Tiggy was like, what did giraffes say, Mummy? I was like, they don't really say anything. No, of course they don't accept that answer, do they? No, what did giraffes say? So all I could think of was doing this. Because that's all they do, isn't it, really? They don't make a noise. Do giraffes make a noise? I don't know. I don't know what noise. So I just did it. They lick a lot, don't they? That was the only answer I could come up with.
Did she have an answer?
No, she accepted the lick thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. She accepted that. She took that one. Now, yesterday, we had the most amazing... I'm keeping your pearls for a second, if that's all right, Yvonne. Yeah. We had the most unbelievable 2mm black spinels. Today, we've got the 4 and the 3mm. Big quantities of these. Black spinel is, you know this, is one of my all-time favourites. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's just full of sparkle. So imagine those earrings... Yeah, with those rubies, they'd be absolutely amazing, wouldn't they? So let me just double it over. Imagine those earrings, but instead of, or as well as the ruby.
Wow. Oh my goodness, they're so elegant.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Look at those, they're gorgeous.
Amazing. Now, do you know what else they'd look incredible with? The pearls. And the giant clam, wouldn't they? They'd be amazing with the giant clam.
Chanel.
Very Chanel. Now we've got these two, and these are rounds rather than the more rondelles that we had yesterday. I'm going to start with the what, sorry? The 4mm size. Let's put those pearls back there because they look amazing. So these are the 4mm just here. So I'm going to start with the 4mm and then we're going to bring you the 3mm. But again, they'd be amazing alongside the giant clam as well. £19.99. Bearing in mind this is a totally natural, genuine gemstone. No enhancement to this whatsoever. Look at that light performance as it hits the exterior of every single facet. Now, we are at £20, but we're not stopping there. Did you say we've got a big quantity of these then, Roscoe? 68 available opportunities, and 68 of you, unless there's multi-buyers, are going to get the 4mm for under £10 today. Bringing you a 3mm in a few moments, but again, look how amazing it looks alongside the giant clam that's been launched today. With Dave at 10 o'clock. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And we mentioned Chanel just then, Yvonne. Chanel works with synthetic stones. You're working with genuine gemstones.
It's incredible.
Look at that.
They are, the sparkle is just unbelievable.
Of all your black gemstones, of course you've got black diamonds, you've got onyx, you've got jadeite, just to name a few. Black spinel is the most performing of all of them.
Yeah. I do have to say it is one of my favourites.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Mine too. I love doing showcases of black spinel. Right now we're talking about the 4mm strand, which is these, and they are your rounds as opposed to your rondelles, so depending on what your preference is. In 4 seconds, we're taking it under £10. We've got 65. Do you know what, Ross? If these don't sell out, I'll be snapping up a few of these. You know, amazing, incredibly, we've still got some of those rubies still available. Let me just reach for them, because I think, if your budget allows, imagine this as a combination. Imagine that. Say you were given that as a project. Just think of the jewellery that you're going to create out of those.
Oh my word, look at that.
I know, incredible. There's the clasp as well. How amazing is that jewellery going to be? We had 65, I think Ross said. We're talking about the 4mm right now. You can still get hold of those natural rubies, and they are natural also. And then we're going to be bringing you the 3mm. These amazing pearls are coming up at 12 o'clock with our lovely Yvonne. But I need to point out they are obviously, with that quality, much more limited, so be quick on those. Kathleen, Renfusia getting 2. June, Lynn, Norman, hello to you. Amanda, hello to you. Kim, Janice, Susan, Manchester. Hamida in Northamptonshire. Paula, hello to you. Maker, hello to you. Louise. Make sure you do check out your baskets, everybody, to guarantee your success. £9.99. We're talking about this strand right now. This is the one that you're going to be getting, so I don't want to confuse anybody. But look at how amazing they are. And they're totally and utterly natural. Look at that.